Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Dude, it won't let me make a new account. What's wrong with this? Am I banned? I don't think we can reroll. Hey, what's up, Mia? Banned? I think I'm banned, boys. We're banned before it even began. Don't reroll? You don't reroll. I'm just chilling, answering questions, right? All right. I'm not going to keep this account unless it's an absolute juicer. We already have the account. I'm hearing double. Oh, my bad. Hold on. All right, you won't hear double now. My bad. My bad. Sorry, guys.
These lands shall ever be free from rule.
Summons are gone. The best you can roll is 5-star character. Wait, there's all the summons are gone? Oh, that's tough. All right, what are we gonna do today then? Wait, you guys debated me into streaming. What am I gonna do while streaming? All the summons? You don't even get 10? I'll just goof around on a new account. It's fine. What is maintenance tonight? It's gonna be in about 7 hours. Is when it starts. 12-hour twerk chest. 10 is gone. Well, you had 20. So do you still get 10 or do you get none? Reroll the ticket to get Wukong. We'll think about it. You get none? That X7 sucks. They may need to make a new res. Agreed. Get Wukong at least? I mean, I have the Janua account. No, I'm only going to stream for a little bit, guys. Still re-rolling? No. Re-roll the 5 summons. Watch me get him all 5 from that. All right. All right. Guys, I went to the store. Oh, hold on. I'm a disaster. I need to take a shower. I haven't showered in a year. But I went to the store. I got some pickles. Bang. I did not go play Buffalo. Shut up. I did not go play Buffalo. It's so solid. What's your question, homie? Recommend starting to stream for income? No. I would not. I mean, for extra income, but don't try to stream as your job. Don't try to do it. Take it from me. If you're gonna stream for your job, you need to make it first. I did the mistake of I didn't make it and I tried to do it as my job. Didn't go so well for a long time. I did not go play Buffalo today. I promise. I didn't go. But so what's your question? I just started coming from other gachas and following your guide, or account rank 24, and wondering if I should use my free covenant summons now or wait till the event starts. You use them now. Waiting for the event starts, no reason to wait till the event. If you got free covenant summons, you need to use them every day you log in, or else you lose them. If you might start a stream for income, asking for a friend, I would not. We'll get soon. The next 2 weeks are gonna be good. I know. The next 2 weeks are gonna be so fun, guys. Best part of 11-hour stream was Deity peeing and shaking it with a shirt. No, it's like. Okay, when you pee, when you're sitting down, okay? So you lean forward because you slightly lean forward. You lean too far forward, you're in the water, okay? But you lean forward, okay? And you have your hand right here, right? And then you push it down, but your shirt goes around your hand like this. So your shirt doesn't touch anything. No water's gonna get on your shirt, and you push. But then you push up and down, and it shakes it for you. So you don't have to touch anything. Tutorial. What are you showing? How to pee? Like, people are asking me. I don't wash my hands when I pee in the house because I don't touch anything when I go pee. I sit down. I don't touch anything. How's that in you? I don't touch anything. Unclear direction. Unclear. Dick in the water. Okay. Chat, we are cooked. I know. It's doomed. what pee tech is this? I don't, it's the tech that you don't have to wash your hands every time you pee. I pee like 7 times a day. I'm not washing my hands 7 times a day. Okay? That's how you get sick, because you have no immune system. You guys notice I never get sick. I pretend I'm sick so I don't have to stream, but other than that, I don't actually get sick. If water hits a shirt, can I lick the shirt after? Yeah, I mean, you could. Or you could be a normal human being and put the shirt in the toilet to wash it. It takes 3 seconds. Washing your hands, that means you wash your hands wrong. That's pretending you washed your hands to keep up with societal norms. Dude, my hair is a disaster. I am a mess, guys. I know the guy with Janua bunny down. That's pretty good. 2 copies of Frida. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. That's good. So you don't wipe your pee-pee? No, I'm not gonna wipe my pee. Dude, I shake it. There's nothing left on my thing. Right? Instructions unclear. Got the R. Kelly experience. Okay, what kind of actual E7 questions do we got here? That's why I went live. What kind of questions? Are you making a new guild for anyone? Oh, guys, we need guilds. Anyone who's willing to lead a guild, I need you to lead the guild in Discord. You won't have a channel, you won't have anything, but go in there and start recruiting. We have a ton of people who need the guilds. Okay, and we're going to have 1 billion people that need guilds tomorrow. If any of you guys are down to run a guild, it's super easy. Because you're circumcised? Yeah, I'm circumcised. If you're circumcised, you don't need to wipe it. Right? Circumcision equals less toilet paper used. It's about saving money. Yeah, I got my friend from the airport. I got my friend from the airport, we went grocery shopping, and then we're back home. Is running a guild easy? Yeah, it's super easy. How do you get the cool yellow roll in Discord? Pee on your shirt. Oh, wait, you have to, if you guys need, if you're a subscriber on Twitch, and you need the sub roll in Discord, ping me. Just say, give me sub roll. At me and say, give me sub roll. I'll give you sub roll. Normally, it auto does it. Okay, what kind of question? Not not a question, but I want to say I appreciate the realistic, non-hyped up energy you give. Makes it so much easier to watch an hour-long video. Okay, hold on. Let me break this down. I wanted to say I appreciate the realistic, non-hyped up energy you give. Call me boring? I feel like there's an insult somewhere hidden in that statement. Bro, you fell off. You used to stream 4 weeks long. I don't think that was ever a thing. Poppy, do I need re-rolling for ML without the 20 pools, or just roll for Janua, Wukong, Celine? Any of those 3 are bangers. Asaria, you can get Asaria from it too. He's calling you boring? I think he's calling me boring. I've been called boring. YouTube chat, I'm already mad at you. I started coming. Oh wait, I read that. Hold on. Any questions? Didn't get an Oiler in the stream. RNG Sag. Not yet. Crank doesn't do shit. Crank's never done anything. Doing re-rolling again? No, we can't re-roll today. We're just here to answer questions, chill. You guys will tell me to twerk, I'll tell you no, and that's the stream. And I have a jar of pickles. How many calories is in a jar of pickles? Oh my god! You see that? I can eat this whole jar of pickles, and it's like eating nothing. It has 0 calories. Oh my god. Pickles don't have a single calorie in them. Did you guys know that? That was a 0. I ain't reading all that. It's the calorie. I want to show you guys. It has, pickles legitimately has 0 calories. I give to sub you twerk right now. We got donated $300 last night, and I did not twerk. So 1 single sub is not going to make me twerk. The cheese sticks? I know I got to eat those too. What's the download for? The game. This is a different account. We're just going to goof around today. I'm going to explain some stuff if people have questions. Got ML Shoe and Janua. Should I stop re-roll? Yeah. So is it worth the farm now instead of the riff of 50% buff instead of 20? Worth the farm hunt now instead of rift. I think all new players, until you hit account rank 70, shouldn't even think about touching rift. The time that I'm gonna make a rule that if you decide not to follow, that's your fault. But if you're not ranked 70, you don't touch rift. But Crypt Stereo, thank you for using Prime. First Prime sub of the stream. I'm a veteran, so it's lit, I know. But yeah, if you're a veteran, I mean, either way, 50% hot buff is a big deal. Janua, Celine, Asaria. Janua, Celine, Asaria, Wukong. Those are your 4, in my opinion, best reroll targets. Maintenance it? No. Maintenance is in 6.5 hours. Wait, yeah, hump up's always been 50%. So if I rerolled ML Luna, do I drop it? No, if you get any ML5, keep that, obviously. But we're talking about just with the tickets. Dude, they took it all away. They took it all away. We can't have anything nice in E7. All of you that want to reroll, look, there's nothing. They took it all away. That's wild. Put the game on screen earlier, face cam bigger, please. No. Guys, I have 2 pimples on my... Guys, I have 2 pimples. I honestly might make my face cam smaller. Yes, I got one right here and one right here. You don't need... Wait, my camera looks like shit. Hold on. Good enough. Alright, my camera looks better now. Okay, so what are we doing here? I have ML Ludwig and ML Pavel. Should I try to get Frida? Frida is really good. But the thing is, you only have 3 days to get Frida. So if you summon on Frida, you want to finish getting Frida. And that's the issue. Alright, we rolling for ML Ilanav today? Alright, hold on. Oh wait, why is my face cam so big still? Sorry, I didn't even know I had the thing popped up. My bad. What's wrong with your bed? Nothing's wrong with my bed. It's just not that made. Alright, relax. Alright, oh, I was thinking I was scared I had to download so soon? No. You have 6.5 hours. Alright, so am I supposed to reroll from right here? Are we... No, I don't care. Let's just play some story. Let's play through the beginning of the game so anyone getting into the game will see the beginning of the game. I probably should go to sleep because I have to wake up. Yeah, oh, so 7 hours for school? Well, United States tomorrow's a holiday, so... Why is your... My bed is made! Oh my god, I moved my pillow.
Get out of the way.
Holy. I can never win. I'm not Ooh, dude, I'm not twerking. It's not happening. If anything, I'll get on my bed and twerk and stand on my bed, and I'll shrink the face cam down so you only see my feet. How are you? I'm fine. Not really. I'm not fine. We're gonna lose our mind over the next two weeks. It's gonna be funny. Oh, bullied into making his bed midstream. It happens every stream, dude. 10 gifted to twerk Nava. And we're not twerking for gifted subs. It's a twerk. It's always the twerking. I don't know. So here's the thing: streams for video games, there's little things that come into play that stay in as like the meme for a week at a time. I guess this week is twerking. I don't know why that's a thing, but this week is trying to get me to twerk. And will I cave and break down and do it? Find out in a week. Would it be better to start now after the patch? It doesn't matter. You can start whenever. Okay, just ran through 1-10 in your guide like you told us originally. So technically on day 2, should I postpone day 2 activities until maintenance finish? I would, because you're going to get Tamarin. I don't know when we're getting Tamarin, guys. I don't know what the missions are yet. That's the one thing that is making what my guide series structure questioning. Like I'm questioning certain things. I don't know who I want us to start with. I don't know. Twerk and I will buy you a house. You buy me a house, I'm about to get I'll bust down for that. I need a house bad. We still be rerolling now. I'm gonna play through an account for a little bit and show people. Anyone who's getting into tomorrow kind of can see what to expect. Hear me out. What if someone gives you 50 subs to twerk? They did. Yesterday somebody donated $300 and said twerk, and I said no. And we got 150 or 115 subs too, on top of the $300 donation, and I still didn't work. And I would give you Amazon. I am Jeff Bezos. Okay, E7 question. I haven't met Ludwig about Pavlo. Should I try to get Frida? I would say yeah. With those two characters, Frida is very, very good. When are you going to do a sleep stream? Tomorrow. Subathon starts tomorrow. You guys can make me stream forever. I will. The subathon could go until I die. So, 8 days. There goes the cat. He's zooming. He's so excited. Dude, you think you guys are hyped about the patch? You should see my cat. Once he saw the patch notes, he was screaming.
I will stay by your side.
Hey, I'm farming Destro, Speed, Immunity, and Torrent. I want some HP set. What should I swap out? Okay, I'm farming Speed, Immunity, Torrent. Destro, I want some HP set. Swap out Torrent. What do you need the most? So here's the thing. Torrents are 2-piece sets. HP is 2-piece sets. So if you're farming for 2-piece sets, it's easier to get those. So if you're farming for 4-piece sets, those take longer because you need 4 per set. So you need more overall destruction gear and all the other. I mean, immunity. I guess immunity is 2-piece too. But I would switch up. I'd switch out Torrent. Like, you don't need a ton of Torrent gear. You only need a couple banger Torrent pieces. Do you keep a ruler under your pillow? No, I have an iPhone. Okay. Why not RTA? I am not playing RTA. I'm taking a month break from RTA. Alright, we're on a month RTA hiatus. And then when I come back and start playing RTA again, well, I'm on a month break RTA hiatus on my main account. On this account, or on the guide account, during the guide series, I'll play RTA. But I'm taking a break on my main account because anytime you take a break from RTA and then come back, it's amazing. So just give me a little bit. I'll come back on for RTA on the main. It'll be fun again. It's going to be great.
This is my justice.
Oh, to know how long you slept? I don't think you can measure sleep with a ruler. Could be wrong on that, though.
You have nothing left to say.
Hang on, I got pickles stuck in my teeth. Hold on. We need one more pickle. Dill pickles are one of the... Honestly, I'm surprised dill pickles don't cost like $1 billion. These taste like rich people food.
Shall we clean up? Help me. I'll help you.
Oh, you meant this account? Well, we're almost RTA.
Congratulations. You've become stronger.
No, Psychano, pickles are amazing. Is Apocalypse Robbie good? She's okay. Are we re-rolling? No, not today. I'm going to play the beginning of the game and show... and ask questions. Just show the beginning of the game for anyone getting into it or waiting to like grind. I'll show like the beginning. Now I'll talk about like the changes that we're going to be doing and trying to figure out. No, we're not rebuilding, guys. I have my account. I have my account that we're going to play for the guide. When to recommend starting to work on Guild War teams?
We'll cut our way through. Blade ascent.
Once you are getting into chapter 4, probably. Like once you start getting into chapter 4, you can start looking at trying to make some Guild War stuff. So the normal Guild War strategy for new players was always use Spectre, Tenebria, Destina. I would just find a team that Spectre, Tenebria, Destina plus tank would beat, and you get 1 free win. As a new Guild War player, that team will always, you can always fight something with it. That was one of the main reasons I had you guys get Destina. Also, at the time, she should go to RTA. But Destina plus Spectre, Tenebria plus, say, Arrowwell, Crimson Armin, any kind of tank, very, very good team for Guild War, for new players.
You can't escape. Shall we go?
What do you think about the Sealy's candy draft today? What do you mean Sealy's candy draft?
I'm just getting started.
Congratulations.
What do you mean? What do I think about it today? It's super strong. What do you mean? What do I think about today compared to yesterday? I don't know what you're asking, you big dog. I'll throw out a pickle all day on stream. I'm not twerking.
You've made it.
But Corrupt, you're here to vibe with me. Appreciate it. I mean, we're just chilling today, guys. There's going to be nothing special that's going to happen this stream. There's going to be some dumb comments. You might learn a thing or two as I play through the game. But you're not getting a lot out of this today. Maybe a little entertainment. No, this is, I'm using the account I re-rolled last night for the guide. This is not the guide account. I mean, probably not the guide account. I don't know. No, this isn't the guide account. The guide account will be the account I re-rolled yesterday. We're at the very beginning of the game. Okay, so I'll be playing through on that account because I want to have multiple day logins so I can make multiple days of guides in one video. Or multiple days of the guide in one day. I think is what I'm trying to say there. Guys, I made it past stage 1-4. It only took 12 hours. I'm now on stage 1-5. We are evolving. I'm not re-rolling now. We're just going to play. Okay, hold on. It's not the guide account. Yeah, Vinnyson, I know no one mentioned twerking, but they were thinking about mentioning, so I help people not have to type as much. I think Ravi, best choice now. If we're going for a Saria on story summon, yeah. But what I still think... Should we not suggest Destina, man? Because you get... When do you get Angelica? What's Angelica's missions? I need to pull up the thing and see. How quickly do you get Angelica? Well, then we'll go through the... I think it's... never mind. Let's get Fire Ravi. I know this is crazy, but let's get Fire Ravi. Because let's just use Angelica to go through story and then use Angelica, Grace of Growther for our Wyvern front tank until we get Brieg. Let's go. Let's just get Fire Ravi. You guys, maybe I should take a poll. I think it's Fire Ravi. Because we're gonna need to mess with Angelica anyway. Why don't I get the extra summons are gone. The extra summons were a yesterday thing, that's it. So you can't get the extra summons today. Give me a second. I got something I got pickles stuck in my teeth. Give me just a second here. Why not use Crozet? Because you might not get Crozet. I don't want to force people to reroll, right? I want to force people to reroll a billion times. Honestly, though, I'm going to tell people they could use Crozet. That's actually, well, then you're not going to have a healer. But Crozet, guys, we're not going to get Brieg until chapter 5, and you need to do your expos in chapter 4. Okay? But if I suggest people reroll for Brieg or for Crozet, I'm gonna get flack for it, even though I know it's good and people have proven it's good, and I'm still gonna get flack for it. But I know it's good. But then
I can't lose.
If you reroll for Crozet as your 4-star with a 5-star, that takes a long time.
Preparation complete.
Destina Crozet can easily get first 10 summons.
I'm just getting started.
I know. That would be great because then you have a healer. And you don't need Angelica, then you have Crozet because you need a front Wyvern. There's Fire Expeditions, okay? There's Fire Expeditions this month, right? Wait, I have auto. I might not auto. I think that, guys, for speedy progression and stabilizing your account, that's the best play. It's Destina Crozet reroll. I'm telling you. Because Brieg you're not going to get until chapter 5. You're going to have to play the game all the way and beat Zeo before you can get Brieg, and that's like that's a long commitment. Not like you have to do Wyvern 13 so early. Yes, you do. For the hunt challenge. If you want to progress, you're beating Wyvern 13 one time. That's it. You beat Wyvern 13 to get the challenges done. That's all you need to. So, I really think Destina and Crozet would be the best. But I don't want to make people reroll Selective Summon 1,000 times for speedy progression for the challenge turn. Not even for the challenge, just for general account. To get Brieg, sure, can't they get him sooner? I don't think we're getting... He's in the Adventure Path missions, guys. I don't think they're giving us Brieg until late. Hey, BB, miss you. What's up, Pretzel Pooper? Is a gear guide coming today? I have it. Shit. Hopefully I'll get it up during maintenance. All right, hopefully I'll have it up during maintenance. Deal? No way, you got Mercedes? I did. All right, anniversary tonight already? Yeah, anniversary will be tonight. All right, I have something in my tooth though. Hold on, I need to take this whole stream one step at a time. You're old school, so I go A-Momo. I don't want to suggest A-Momo to people because, one, it can't be used in expos. As your front tank, you're going to have to build different front tanks for expos. The thing is, you could use Crozet front tank for every expo. Even grass.
Dancing blade.
Actually, maybe not grass.
Beyond the abyss.
Oh, you use Raz for grass. Sorry, you use them. You can use Crozet for every front tank, for every expo, except for grass, until you get Brig. Whereas there's no other character you can do that. I don't think Raz is surviving the other.
Congratulations.
Yeah, we would
You've
re-roll.
become stronger.
Okay, guys, we're not gonna do this. But the reason I don't use Montmorency is because I don't want to tell new players to go farm a specialty tree at the beginning of the game. Because farming specialty tree as a new player is absolute ass. All right, I'm not gonna ever do that because that's just gonna push people away from the game. What time will maintenance begin? In 6 hours. I actually need to go get floss. Hold on.
This is my victory.
Oh no, I got. Just hit rank 25. Is a pet support pack Pando worth it? Yeah. It's only $5. It's probably the best $5 you can spend in the game if you don't get that pet, the AP, extra AP pet. Extra AP saves you so much stamina the earlier you get it.
Dancing blade.
Am I improving?
Or Sky Stones. You have to spend Sky Stones to skip steps. Not a good idea for a new player. Spend Sky Stones to skip steps. What do you need to spend Sky Stones to skip steps for? What are you guys on about? What are you talking about? That's so if you pay like 2 to 3k Sky Stones. Oh, for SCs? No, you'd never want to do that. That sounds stupid. I'm telling you, don't build Montmorency right away as a new player. If you need a later builder, but don't build her as a new player.
Am I improving?
You can if you want, but I really think the average person getting to E7, once they see it, especially change the grind that early on, and then they try to farm for water runes and see that their team is beating water. Guys, you know when you're first working on your Wyvern team, your team sucks. And if you're trying to farm water runes, it would take you 24 hours of farming to finish Montmorency's SC, meaning that you have to skip out on the Wyvern hunt portion. That sounds terrible. We're rolling in? No, we're not re-rolling. We're just vibing.
For King
For the new guys, should I invest in a new account now with re-rolling? No, you can't re-roll right now. The re-rolling's gone. That's why I was trying to take advantage of it yesterday. I'm rank 67. I feel I know nothing. That's normal.
Ends of futility.
But they're removing Crozet, but that's not how we got Crozet. I never told people to do the connection for Crozet. I told people if they wanted to, they could get Crozet from Selective Summon. They could try to get a Destina Crozet starter. And that's where they got their Crozet. But I never told anyone to do the connection for him.
Obey me.
You got to finish 10-10 to unlock anniversary event. Is that what you're doing this stream? Wait, you have to finish 10-10 to unlock anniversary event? Really?
Is this the ceiling sphere?
You actually have to finish 10-10?
Dark blade.
They didn't remove reroll. They removed the rewards you got in your mailbox to reroll. So you can't reroll today the same way I was doing it yesterday. You don't get any summons.
Kneel before my sword of light.
Wait, but you have to beat story 10-10 or story 1-10-10 to unlock the event. But either way, that doesn't matter. I'm still waiting because I want to see where Tamarin. I want to see when you unlock Tamarin before I tell people how to. I want to do that before I tell people what to get from first selective summon. I need to plan out the guide still, and we don't have all the info. And it's very hard for me to plan out a guide when I don't have all the info needed. Would Rose be much harder to build in comparison to Crozet? Rose is fine for Wyvern 13, but the reason I tell you guys to build Crozet because he's the highest percentage win rate character of all tanks, even 5 stars, for Wyvern for newer players. There's a reason I suggest him. I'm not going to tell you guys to build him in this guide, but my original guide, Crozet is the highest percentage win rate character for people who are new to the game. He prevents your backline from dying in phase 1. I don't know, most of you might not even know what that means, but he is the highest percentage win rate character. No, I am not rating your game. Do you still do account reviews for Shuda? I do, I charge for it. I'm not going to have time for a while to do any account reviews. It's going to be the earliest I can start doing some account reviews and work And I charge for it. Okay, I charge for Harry Potter. Yeah, that's my actual government name. But I will not be able to do any kind of account work for a while. And I do still charge. I'm not going to do account work for fun. I do not have that much free time, and I like playing Buffalo too much. I just want to know, okay, but yeah, I will not have time. And I've had a bunch of people DM me about it that I've had planned to do theirs, but it's going to take a while to get to it. All right, so the first selective summon. What'd you get in your reset? Last night we got Brieg. This one, I didn't get anything. So the question is, for the selective summon, we're either going to go with Destina or we're going to go with Fire Ravi. And then we're going to get a Saria from Story Summon after the beginning part. Because I need you guys to have a banner to summon on. And I think a Saria banner would be the best to have the least people complain. I think that is the best I can do for the guide. What do you guys think? Do a poll? I don't know if there's much reason to do a poll because we don't know the information. We don't know when we get Tamarin. It's Destina. It's Destina if Tamarin isn't coming until later. It just depends on Tamarin's connections. We don't have the info yet. What do I need on my reroll? Technically, you don't need anything. See, we have Destina, no Destina. Right there. I'm still following the first Wyvern guide you uploaded. The one you have to focus on Terranor instead of Fierce. So the reason we do... Okay, I almost need my main account for this. The reason that I had everybody build Terranor Guard on the first guide series is because we needed Terranor Guard to be our defense breaker and extra attacker in our Fire Expedition. Okay, when I made that original guide, Fire Expeditions is up, and I had you guys pick Shu. So I had you guys being able to clear level 3 Fire Expos within the first 5 days of playing the game. Why the need of story summon? Because a lot of people... Okay, the reason we're going to be story summoning, we need a banner to summon on at the beginning because we need to get some of the 3-star characters. I want you guys to be able to have Kyrus so you can push Abyss. One of the biggest things, though, that I want you guys to have... Oh, it's not on this account. I want you guys to have a banner to summon on because if you don't have a banner to summon on, you are probably not going to get Mui. Okay? Mui is very good. We need something to summon on at the beginning of the game to get some of these 3 stars. And as a new player, you get enough to pity 3 characters just for playing the game. You don't have to do anything else. You get enough. Do we even need a Saria? No, you don't need a Saria, but getting Song of Stars and getting a Saria is going to help you tremendously. You don't need her, but what else is there to summon on? Guys, what are the banners? What banners are coming with this event? What is there going to be to summon on during that time? Frida is going to be gone in 3 days, so a lot of people aren't even going to be summoning on Frida. What characters are we getting? We get the free summons, but I really think we need to have some kind of target story summon. I don't know if Laya banner's coming. If Laya's banner's rerunning, it's fine. I'm telling you, within the first 2 weeks of playing the game, you will have enough bookmarks for 2 pities without spending a single Skystone. You will have enough for 2 pities. And that is worst case scenario, is you would have to pity 2 characters. And then you're going to have still 20,000 Skystones at the first 2 weeks. So you'll have enough Skystones for 1 billion more. I think I read it. That's the side story will be up, but I don't think the Laya banner is coming up. But we need something to summon on so that everybody will have at least some of the 3-star options. And summoning on a Saria, I don't think is ever going to hurt your account. It just might not help your account as much as other people who overvalue a Saria are going to think that it does. But I don't think it's a bad thing to summon on a Saria. Celine would be a really good focus too. But the thing is, we get so many summoning tickets. And Celine wouldn't be bad to summon on, I guess. But Laya, we don't know if we're getting Laya. We don't know if her banner's coming back. Laya is confirmed coming. Should be priority 1. Laya is confirmed coming. Give me where you got that info. Where is Laya confirmed coming? I need to see it because all we saw was her side story was coming, not she was coming. And yes, that's why we're not summoning on Selena, is because that's a potential target for one of our selectors. Because you want Celine to be plus 15. And you don't want a Saria to be plus 15. You do not want to use one of your selector tickets on a Saria. And Song of Stars is so good to have. Yeah, exactly. Song of Stars is so good to have, not just for Wyvern, just for any PvE content. Is it okay to be burning through chapter 1? Yeah. Why is Celine so good to have? Because she's insane. Celine is one of the best characters in the game that you can get right now for red, green, blue units. For PvP. All forms of PvP. Guys, I'm 99% sure we're not getting a Laya banner because they're trying to sell us Laya with these Selector. You can buy the Selector. They're trying to sell us Laya.
It's unfortunate, but
I just say wait till the update is done downloading and then start playing. What, tonight? It doesn't matter when you start, guys.
There's nothing more.
Yeah, so Cecilia Bots is Pietus and Elagos next banner. That might have been in the Passions. We don't care about summoning on either of those characters. So we'll start with summoning on Asteria. I think that is the greatest thing you can do. And best for PvE. You already get the best characters for PvE for free. You don't need anything else for PvP or PvE. That's going to be the difference. So I think other people are going to be doing kind of videos and stuff. They're going to be people that are trying to sell you a bunch of characters that you do not need for any reason for PvE. Okay? I mean, there's going to be people trying to tell you to pull Rowana. There's going to be people trying to tell you to pull other characters that you do not need in any capacity. They are not needed. They're just an extra thing you'll have on your account that you'll eventually stop using. I'm telling you right now, I've made a billion new player guides. I've played more player accounts than everybody else. I've gone through the beginning of the game more than any other creator. I have beaten all the content early game multiple times with different things, and I've shown that you do not need 90% of what people tell you to get, other content creators. A lot of it will be wasted. But hey, what's up, Deep Boy? Thank you for using your Twitch Prime for 2 years. Nice.
I'll show you something.
Wukong is regular. He will ban tickets. Yeah, Wukong's not limited. I saw one guy recommend Kane. Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys right now. Over the next like 2 weeks, there's going to be battles. You're going to see certain people, like people who play the game, old players, are going to be shit-talking me. Jezrean, do you prefer donos or gifted subs? Whatever. I mean, I don't really care. Are you asking because you're going to do it? I mean, donos are usually nicer, I guess. Gifted subs. Okay, donos are nicer for me because I see a little bit more of the money. So with subs, I get 70% of it. So if you say gifted, let's just say $10 of subs, I would get $7. Yo, Demonic, thank you for using your Prime on me as well. But with a donation, I get like 97% of it. So, but the difference is someone in the community, if they get gifted a sub or multiple people, they don't have to watch ads anymore. So it's either a community thing or it benefits me more. So either way you do it, I don't mind. And I know you're just probably asking just for everybody else knows, but don't you get the full amount from bits? No. I mean, okay, yes. If you donate 300 bits, I get $3. Okay, that's how that works. But to buy 300 bits, you have to spend $5 to get 300 bits. It's bits are fun for viewers, but they're not a good deal at all. I'll tell you that right now. But Dragon Core, thank you for using your Prime. I don't know if I counted that, but yeah, the bits are a scam. But a lot of people buy them because they have fun with them. Because you can split up your bits, do some bits here, bits there, support multiple streamers. It's fun for people. But hey, what's up, Ecrone? Nah, I want to support you during this influx of new players, so you get a lot of work for the community, or you do a lot of great work for you. Well, I appreciate it. You don't need to do anything, Jezreen. You've already helped a ton. With last time I did all this, just the time you put into this. That's all I can ask for. I don't need anything extra. I know you prefer. Well, I personally would prefer donations, but I think the community would prefer subs, so it's whatever you want to do. Both are not needed, but extra. They are rerunning Laya Banner. I don't think they are, guys. They're selling Laya Banner. But hey, Kato, welcome back. Kato, thank you for resubbing. How have you been, Kato? Nice name, Parita. What's Parita's name? All right, I DK how E7 does anniversary. But they couldn't they drop a special banner or something without telling us? They could, but that's not how E7 works. They're not going to surprise us. I don't think they're going to surprise us. What are we doing? Selective summon. Who are we taking from selective summon, guys? Who are we taking? Had the video guide on who to pick? I do have a video guide on my YouTube. Should I pick selective summon while I'm waiting on your guide? Okay, well, I don't have a video guide for that yet. That's what we're trying to figure out right now. It's either Destine or Robbie. Take Ravi and take Ravi, use Angelica? Is that what you guys are thinking? Take Ravi, use Angelica? But that's the thing. We're not going to use Ravi. That's what feels bad about this. So think about this as a new player. Okay, I tell you to pick Ravi. You're not going to use Ravi. Your story clearing team is going to be Raz, Angelica, Spectre Tenebria, and Tyria. You're not even going to use Ravi if I tell you to get it. You're not going to use her until you play the game for 2 weeks. So telling people to get a character that they're not going to be able to use for 2 weeks feels pretty bad. But if I tell them to get if I tell them to get Destina, they're going to use Destina until they get Tamarin, and then Tamarin's going to sit on the bench until they get into Arena. I think Destina's better, though. Overall, I think Destina would be better. Ravi's mainly used for what? Tower? Ravi's mainly used for PvP. I'm not telling people to get her. What all characters are in this? Okay. If anything, we could technically get a Saria, but then what are we story summoning on? Who do we story summon on? Tywin for everyone? I don't know about that, Chief. What about Vildred? Vildred sucks. You don't need Vildred. Do not get Vildred. Vildred is a waste. The only use case for Vildred is PvP. You have Free Spirit Tyria. For any kind of farming you're going to be doing, use Free Spirit Tyria. If someone tells you to get Vildred for Banshee, Tristan recommended Ravi also for Ancient Inheritance. Yeah, that's it. That is true. Ravi could be used for Ancient Inheritance. I don't think we should skip the story summon. Guys, we need to summon on the account to get Mui. Okay, I think best case scenario is we have everyone summon on the account, and then that way you have a higher chance of getting Mui and some of the other 3 stars that we could need for different things. Because right now we don't have to worry about having some things, but whenever new expeditions come, we're going to want some of the 3 stars, I think. We need Kiris for Abyss, and we need... Because if you don't summon at all, if you're only relying on the 10 summons a day, I really think we should have a first story summon target. And there's no good story summon targets right now. So I'm pretty sure Saria would be the best. Mui from elemental summons? Where are you getting the elemental summons? You have to have a wyvern team to even get the elemental summons. Where are you getting these elemental summons? Tamarin, we're getting Tamarin for free. Okay, we all get Tamarin for free from connections. We just don't know when we're getting her. So she'll be in here. Tamarin will be in here. You can go down and click on her. We just don't know what her missions are going to be. Take Ravi and story summon Saria then. But we're not going to use Ravi. Think about getting into E7 and having content creator tell you get X character, and then you're wondering why you got X character. They're going to immediately have doubt. From the moment they start the guide, they're already going to have doubt. They're like, why am I taking this? Because we're not using Ravi until we've played for weeks. The thing is, Destina, we could start using right away. We'd use Destina, switch out for Tamarin, but then put one of the free gear sets on Destina, and then use her for your arena team. I think it needs to be Destina. For overall, like from a mental standpoint of somebody coming into the game, I think it needs to be Destina. But we have to wait. We have to wait until tonight whenever I can see when what the Tamarin missions are. I have to see the Tamarin missions. But I think it needs to be Destina, regardless. Destina's our first 5-star, and look at me now. Yeah, Deep Boy, yeah, I mean, she's good. She's solid. You can use her, especially as a new player. Secret Art Sword Storm is good at low imprint. I mean, it's needed. My Sword Storm on my main account is plus 15. Can you explain why Destina is good for Guild Wars? New players. As a new player, my original guide series, one of your core Guild War teams was Spectre Tenebria, Destina, plus a tank. So Destina, tank, Spectre Tenebria, you find an opponent that doesn't have a lot of AoE or no AoE attackers, and you use that team. Then you have Destina, or you have a Revive, you have Healing. Spectre Tenebria eventually will wipe out their whole team. That is the first reason we took Destina in the initial guide, is it creates a Guild War team for you, and can also be used in Arena. Because you don't want to use Tamarin in Arena. Tamarin sucks for Arena. But Destina gives you a Reviver for early Arena. There's a lot of good reasons to take Destina. So maybe it's still worth it. Even if we get Tamarin early, Destina might still be worth it. Destina's very safe pick, I think, because I swapped Destina instead. Oh, my thing just popped up. I can't read that. I swapped Destina instead of Tam in Chapter 3 because it was safer for me. Yeah, Destina is safer. Tamarin beats stuff faster, but Destina heals more and gives you a Reviver. So sometimes it's better to switch Tamarin in certain PvE content too for Destina. I think it's Destina. I think it's Destina over Ravi, guys. I'm sorry. I think it needs to be Destina for the overall just flow of the guide. Yeah, it's a Saria story summon. We're going to story summon a Saria on our first story summon because I feel like we need to pull on something, and we don't have a current banner to pull on. you're going to have Frida for 3 days, and the average player isn't going to be able to get Frida in 3 days without spending their Sky Stones, and I don't want people to spend their Sky Stones. Reroll for Crozet. The best start would be Crozet Destina. I'm about to do it again. You know how mad the official E7 Discords are going to be if I tell people to reroll for Crozet Destina again? They're going to be, all the new people that are joining the E7 official Discord, they are going to be obliterating them if they followed my guides. Every single person that joins in there, they're going to be like, oh, another Deity guide victim. Oh, I don't want to deal with this again. Aren't we getting Brig? We're getting Brig, but the thing is, Brig is from Connections. So, or not Connections, Brig is from Adventurous Path. We might not be getting Brig for a long time. That's what I did. What, did you go to the official E7 Discord and they tell you that I have no idea what I'm talking about? Even though I've had thousands, tens of thousands of people at this point that follow my guides and have done well in the game. Did they go in there and tell you I have no idea what I'm talking about? So that's funny. But yeah, we have no idea when we're going to get no idea when we're going to get Brig is a problem. And a lot of the rewards we're getting from the event, you're going to have to play so many days to get the rewards. Why are they hating you? Because they think there's only one way to play Epic 7. They don't believe there's a different way that somebody can think outside of what they thought. I don't know. Destiny Revive is pretty good for the reviving new players. Isn't good at the game. True. I mean, it gives you a safety net. E7 Discord, mad that you didn't twerk. That's probably it too. What EST is the anniversary? Maintenance starts in 6 hours. The game will be up in 11 hours. Unless there's extended maintenance. But that is the current schedule. Maintenance starts in 6 hours. It'll be up in 11 hours. So I am going to have to sleep pretty soon. I slept a little bit, but I'm doing laundry. Okay, so we're going to do laundry. And then I'm going to... Oh, we're still taking Spectre Tibia though, guys. It's still Spectre Tibia all day, every day. No questions asked. Take that. Don't question it. Arby. You could take Arby if you absolutely want to, but we're taking Spec Tenny if you're following my guide closely. And then if you start having troubles later because you picked Arby instead of Spectre Tibia, that's on you. But I don't think you'll have too many problems, but I still think Spectre Tibia is just infinitely better for early game players. Arby's sick, and Arby would be better for RTA later on, but Spectre Tibia is just too good, guys. Too good for clearing Abyss, too good for clearing Chapter 3 and 4, obliterates Mort. Discord cuck me too whenever. Whatever, man, fuck it. I wish I kept that account now, man. That account was so good. Okay, is there a guide on how to get speedy gear? I'm working on that. That hopefully will be up before the update. I don't know if I want to upload it before the update, actually. Maybe I just make that as part of the normal guide. Maybe I just make that as part of the normal guide, because if I upload that, people are going to look at it. And maybe they're not going to be at the point that I want them to be trying to mess with it. Maybe I need to flex it into the normal part of the guide, which is going to be at like day 8. I don't know yet. It's going to either be up tonight or it's going to be up then. Okay, I'll have a guide for rolling early game gear. I started last week, new account said Tamara was going to be free, and I had no problem clearing everything using the 3 hunt teams. So Victor, I started last week a new account when you said Tamarin was going to be free, and I've had no problem clearing everything, including the 3 hunts. Who did you start with? What was your selective summon character, Victor? I'm curious. I mean, guys, PvE is a joke. You can clear it with anything. Okay? You could have probably started the game with Blue Says and still had no problems with anything if you have any understanding of the game. Or have played a game like this before. Just don't confirm Stenny till you do all the challenges. Yeah, when is the start of the 6th anniversary event? Tonight. But there's maintenance. The game will be down for 5 hours. Alright, I'll just start sitting here and spam some selective summons. But yeah, Victor, who'd you start with on that? E7 Discord says your guides suck. Oh, trust me, I know. I know the official E7 Discord does not like me. I do not care. Their PvE is a joke. Time to Flame Discord. It is a joke. The official E7 Discord thinks PvE is like the hardest thing in the universe. Like they're sitting there and making what is checkers 3D chess. Hey, there's our Ravi start. That is the issue that I have with them. And the biggest thing is they say my guides suck when there's thousands of people that followed it and it worked for them. We have so many people. How is PvE hard? Go ask them, dude. I don't know. What about semi-spenders? Should they get Frida? You can. I mean, Frida's good, guys. If you grind enough in 3 days, you can get Frida with bookmarks. And you might need to do a little shop refreshing with your Skystones, but your guides suck for real. Anyways, can't wait for the first episode. I mean, I'm not going to say my guides are the greatest thing ever. I'm sure there's some mistakes. Maybe I did a lot of math, though. That's why I get so defensive with it. I did the math behind using Crozet. I did the math behind doing so many things. I sat down. I had an Excel sheet. It wasn't an Excel sheet. It was Google Sheets. But I had a Google Sheet where I tracked so many runs with different characters to test it all. I used new player level gear. I used 5-star characters. You guys don't know the amount of work I put into it just for people to talk out of their ass that did nothing and have never done anything. They just copy other people's work. I'm a victim. The first guy successfully got pretty high in RTA. It works. Anubs. All right, we have testimonials, but I sat there and did the math, and then I go in there and have random Joe arguing with me from the official Discord about that X thing isn't good. Why are you doing this? That has never tried it, never even thought of trying it. And the only thing they've contributed to the E7 community is told people to look at the guides that somebody else made in the official Discord. It's so frustrating because I actually put so much work into it. That's why I'm passionate about it. I grinded. I gave up so much of my life to test things. The only thing that wasn't good was a Fire Zeo team. The Fire Zeo team was all I had, okay? I wanted a team everybody could use, and we didn't know about the Wyvern one-shot, okay? Mori came up with a genius thing. Mori was a genius for that. Okay, the official E7 Discord, most of the people in there are cool. I think they're fine people, but just there's a few of them that make me so angry because they've contributed nothing, yet they feel like they are so superior and that everything else sucks. So, it just drives me crazy, okay? Now, if I was lazy and I put no work into the original guide I made and they shit-talked it, I wouldn't have cared. I would have been like, oh, cool, I don't care about your opinion. I would have just brushed off my back. But whenever I actually put effort into something and I'm proud of it and then I have to deal with that, that's when it's going to bug me. After using bookmarks or anything else I should use the gems on after expanding character inventory to 100, try to save all the gems you can. Your goal is to spend as few Skystones as possible in the first 2 weeks. If you can, and the reason we're doing that is to teach you to save. The better you get at saving your Skystones and resource in E7, the better you're going to be at the game. So the more I'm trying to get everybody not to touch their Skystones. If you're close to getting a character, keep grinding. There's going to be missions you can complete. You can clear more episodes of story that you can get some bookmarks. Janua, who is Janua? Janua, oh, nice Janua Goat. Yeah, Janua is insane. First guide worked great for me, not really far into RTA, but I did get lucky and had like 7 ML5s. So I need to try to break down RTA a little bit better this time. I maybe need to slow down a few things because I did go really fast during the initial big guide I made. I learned from my mistakes though, and one of the biggest mistakes is just doing my own thing and not worrying about people's opinions that literally have contributed nothing or tried to do anything. Besides shit talk people, that's the only contribution they've ever done. Yeah, there's a Zeo one-shot team. Okay, there is a Zeo one-shot team. And I'll make sure you guys do not build the Fire Laya team. I will be way ahead of you guys when I'm doing the guide series, anyone who's starting today. Or anyone who's starting to play the game whenever reset starts, I will be way ahead of all those players. I will not have to worry about them trying to beat Zeo with the old team. The old team does beat it. It's annoying, but it beats it. Hey, what's up, Jim Ferry? Just got back into the game, got 3 Frida plus RD plus 30 pulls. Never been lucky before. Just got back. Oh wait, Mahia, you asked if Mahia. I'm so sorry, I missed your comment. You asked if the Frida artifact's worth pulling. No, I would say no. Like, I'm trying to. Teaming up with 2 chats sucks. I'm so sorry. I read your thing and then I think I answer it and I forget I didn't answer it. But Mahia, I don't even see your message anymore. I have no idea where it is. But Frida's artifact, it's a limited artifact. If you get one, that's okay. Do you have to have it though? I don't think it's a big deal if you skip it. Okay. I don't think it'll matter if you skip it. This Stina is going to be free, by the way. I mean, Tamarin's going to be free, by the way. Is there ever a point in using Mola on PvE characters outside one-shot team specific percent rates? Not. I mean, you want to be very careful on your PvE Molas. You don't want to waste any on it. So if you're beating certain content without molding the character, then continue to beat the content without molding the character. But if you get stuck on a certain part of content, then you need to mola the character. The only character that I would tell you to fully mola is Sigret, because we need Sigret fully molded to make our Wyvern runs faster and also to one-shot Zeo later in your playtime. So when you get to chapter 4, you need cigarette as juiced as possible, just to make it as easy as possible. 11 hours. I streamed 16 hours yesterday, guys. That 11 hours was my second stream of the day. Okay, it wasn't just 11 hours. I streamed 16 hours. All right, I thought you meant Tamron. He did mean Tamron. What about Mercedes? We're still gonna mess with Mercedes. Mercedes is free. We're still gonna 6-star her and have her as a character. There's one of the main use cases for her is going to be the Grass Expedition team. So Grass Expedition, your team is gonna be, again, a lot of guys, other people that are gonna try to make guides and guide you guys. They're gonna have you build so many. I bet you people are gonna suggest for you to build Fireball and things like that. I'm sorry if there's gonna be a lot of victims. People think my guides bait people into building stupid things. There's gonna be people trying to get you to build some wild stuff. Like they're gonna give you a Grass Expo team and they're gonna tell you to build a character that will literally only be used in Grass Expo. So here's my mindset with playing Epic 7. We want to build the fewest amount of characters to clear the most things. So every time I have you build a character, it's going to have multiple use cases, whether it's PvP plus a specific PvE, whether it's a bunch of PvE, or yeah, that. So like Fire Mercedes, she could be used in PvP, early RTA, can help you climb to Masters. A lot of people are going to not believe me on that, but I will show you how to play her. Second, she can be used in Grass Expeditions. Third, you can maybe clear some story with her. Her damage is insane. And then there might be other stuff. She's a solid character. But that's multiple use cases. Early PvP and then Grass Expedition. Our second damage dealer for Grass Expedition is going to be our Spectre Tenebria. Spectre Tenebria for Grass Expedition. All you need. That's all you need. Spectre Tenebria, Tamron, Raz. You look like Liam Payne. I look like every skinny white dude that's ever lived throughout history of the universe. I look like every skinny white dude. I get it. I get a new comment every day about, hey, you look like skinny white dude. I am skinny white dude. But will Brig be in the Wyvern tank for this account? So at first, the Wyvern front tank is going to be Angelica. All right, Angelica is going to be the first Wyvern front tank. And then from there... Oh, but Gaijin Gamer. Gaijin Gamer. Thank you for using your Twitch Prime. Hold on, all my stuff is cooked right now. Let me up this. Dude, we have so many subs, it's hard to actually click and change it. I'm not used to having that many rows. Okay. You look like I am paying. The ultimate min-maxer. I'm a min-maxer to an extent. I'm a min-maxer that cares about your life and time too. That is another thing that you're going to see in the guide. I care about you guys actually having a life. I don't want you... Oh my god, one of the biggest things you might hear about is what's the most efficient way to 6-star a character. There are going to be people that tell you to go and get fodder 2-stars from farming stages, level them up with penguins, promote them. Okay, or level them up. I don't know the whole system, but guys, doing that is such a waste of time. Even if you're a free-to-play player, it's such a waste of time. Like, at that point, go out and do anything else with your day. It literally takes like an extra hour per 6-star of having to click buttons. That's what I do. That's crazy. I'm not going to show you that. I care about your time as a human being. You only have so much time on this earth. I don't want to show you ways. I will tell you about the ways to do this in case you're one of those people that would like to go do it, but I am not going to tell you to do it because that is insanity. People who said I was still in school yet. I probably, but anybody who's an adult above the age of 25, you do not have the time to do a lot of the stuff that people tell you to do that is the most efficient. So that is one big thing with my guides is I'm going to try to make sure you don't have to play the game that long to get all this stuff done. That was one thing I read. I was like, I'm not telling people to do this. Not immortal, I don't have... Wait, not immortal and I don't have a life. How does that work? Is the anniversary update tonight? Yeah, anniversary update tonight, guys. I think the first guide you made with Destina Croza is way better. The first guide I made with Destina Croza, in my opinion, going back and looking at it and everything I had covered in it, that guide was one of... It was so... I'm so proud of it. That was one of the best like pieces of work I've ever done as a content creator in my 10 years of making videos. I am very proud of what I was able to accomplish with that. I already have a Destina. I'm trying to see if I get Destina Crows. I want to see how many times it takes. Is Wukong good in PvE? Yes, Wukong's good in both PvE and PvP. Buffalo's guide one. Whenever I become... Guys, we need to get to a point where I'm averaging 1,000 viewers, and then we're going to become a Genshin streamer, so MiHoYo will pay me. Deal? But I don't want to play Genshin. That's the problem. I want to become a Genshin creator because then I get MiHoYo money, but then I have to play Genshin. That sounds terrible. Wuwa? I don't think Wuwa's giving any money out. Would you prefer Destiny or Crows instead of Destiny and Tagahel? I mean, you do want a Tagahel, but you're probably going to get a Tagahel anyway. I always prefer characters over artifacts. You just have to pick mint. Pick mint. Don't know what that means. What does he want for total views ticket? Well, I'm not re-rolling right now, but total views ticket, the main characters I would say would be good to get would be Asaria, it would be Janua, it would be Celine, it would be Wukong. Those 4 characters, I don't think there's a better character. Maybe Nakwal mixed in there. So Nakwal, Janua, Wukong, Celine, Asaria. Those 5. That would be what I would overall want. I'm Victor from YouTube. I think YouTube comments are slow or something. I was telling you to pick Destina as first character in Selective Summit and cleared everything with Tam with no problem. All right, so see, there you go. You can use Destina for everything. Thank you, Victor. Okay, guys. Again, any of you that are new to the stream, I'm trying to do this whole stream on both Twitch and YouTube thing. This is not something I'm used to doing. Okay, we need a PC client, man. This is tough. We need a PC client. My game used to never crash. I need a PC client as soon as possible. Wukong's probably not on the selector. I wouldn't think he is, but supposedly he might be. I feel like it's scummy though. Deity wouldn't like Honkai Star Rail. It's all PvP that isn't entirely that hard. No PvP. Oh, I play Star Rail. Trust me. I play Star Rail. I love... Okay. It's not that I love PvP gacha games. It's that I love gear gacha games. And most gear gacha games are PvP games. But I don't like Genshin's gearing. But I do like Honkai Star Rail gearing. But the problem with Honkai Star Rail is I got to a point where I just go in and one-shot everything. And and then I stopped playing because it wasn't fun. Almost all gacha games with PvE just get boring because it's too easy. Epic 7 is the same thing. But the thing is, Epic 7 has PvP, so it makes it to where you can do the PvE stuff, and then you have a reason to grind. I like the Epic 7 characters, I like the art, I like a lot of things about it, but I do not like the in-game RTA meta right now. But sometimes I do like the in-game RTA meta. I would say at the beginning of last RTA season, I was having a blast. Some of the most fun I've had in E7 in a long time. But then they released a bunch of super annoying characters, and now I hate the meta. But in maybe a month, I'll love the meta again. So the RTA meta in Epic 7 dramatically changes month to month because every single character that comes out changes the meta a little bit. Every buff patch changes the game a little bit. Does Star Rail give money? Star Rail's MiHoYo. Star Rail would give money, yeah. Why over 25? I don't know. I just picked a random number for the age. True, Vinny, you're a saint. But yeah, so Vinny is an example. You don't have to have Tamarin. Destina is a fantastic first pick for you for going through the game. But I was trying to maybe work in a Fire Ravi potential case, but I think it just do Destina. There's a good chance if you want to get Fire Ravi, you can just get Fire Ravi anyway with one of the tickets. I don't know. I mean, a plus 15 Fire Ravi would be kind of nice from if it's fully ducked. I don't know. The mint picker? I don't know what that means. Give me a second. Let me pull this up. Make sure I didn't miss anything. All right, we're good. If you say Nakwal after I deleted my reroll, Nakwal's not bad, but it's not the bad thing with Nakwal. If you're new players, you're not gonna be able to utilize them for a while. It'll take a little bit. I think Nakwal would take longer than most other characters. Why not play Honkai Star Rail? Star Rail is goated though. I think Honkai Star Rail is fun and good, and I love the gearing in it, but I think the game is too easy. They have been releasing some newer, harder content though, and I haven't played any of it. But else, Elton John Bon Jovi. Hello, is it worth for me to return to E7 after almost 4 years of not playing? I mean, if you want to give the game another go, it's way better than 4 years ago. Is Straight Source waste my 60 gold transmit stone or keep summoning currently? Got 60 transmits? Okay, so here's the thing. If you guys ever get a character you can buy their imprints with, I always suggest not buying their imprints. I always suggest not buying their imprints, because would you rather have the chance of getting another banger character, or would you rather have your character be slightly stronger? What would do more for your account? What if you pulled 2 ML5s with those 10? Opportunity, so that's where you weigh opportunity cost. I do not think it is worth to buy imprints for characters if you're a new player. So say you have Bellion, say you have Zeo, I would never buy the imprints at the beginning. I would always summon on more characters. You do not need imprints on any of those characters. I'll tell you right now, the imprint difference isn't going to make or break you winning or losing a match. It is not going to be the same as if I had 2 imprints on Bellion, but what if I pulled an ML Haste with those summons because I don't have many characters? A single ML5 can completely change the trajectory of your account. Mint Picker, Webster definition. Someone who plays Genshin for 8 hours. Oh, Mint Picker. Okay, that makes sense in the Genshin. Ooh, Wind Rider's in here. I didn't even know Wind Rider was in that. Okay, did he get some Mal? Nope. I had to just get a Genoa account. But I am a new player. But you are a new player. On the guide, you should say who's the worst to pull that we have to reroll. Who's the worst pull that we have to reroll? I mean, you don't need to reroll. Guys, normally you don't reroll in Epic 7. Yesterday was a rare thing that we had a bunch of tickets. Yesterday was a special day. Normally you don't get that. Okay, 2 Taga Hells. Ooh, that would have been a juice. And oh my god. Why did I get Blue Says? Imagine Destino with this. This is a banger. Would have been so good. I have no idea who to reroll on the selective summon. We're gonna go with Destina. I'm gonna have people get Destina because I don't think Tamarin is gonna be a character we get until after we beat stage test 1010. So having Destina will just help clear through that, and having Destina will help us in our Guild War teams. Early Guild War teams, Destina's big. Our normal arena pushing, we put Destina instead of Tamarin. I think Destina is just the best that I can offer with the selective summon. Will Wukong still have any value after Richard's gone? Guys, I use Wukong in PvP all the time. And RTA, I will pick Wukong a lot. The thing is, Wukong doesn't have defense pen, so he does, and his damage can one-shot. I mean, my Wukong's on crackhead gear, but Wukong's just a good character. I still vouch for Sarah. We're getting a Sarah from Story Summon. So Lexizo, we are getting Destina from the first, and our first Story Summon, since we get Tamara for free, is going to be Destina. So isn't Tama a connection hero? Usually all the missions are done on Epilogue. Connection hero. Yeah, she's a connection hero, but we don't know her missions, Biako. So like whenever you go in and look at the new missions that they've changed, you get Luna really early. So I don't think they're going to give us Luna and Tamarin both in Chapter 1. I think we'll get Luna from Chapter 1, Tamarin from Chapter 2, Kana from Chapter 3, and then Brieg is actually in here. So I don't think we're getting it early, but yeah. Is it hard to become a guild leader? I do not have that much time. Oh, guys, we need guild leaders. If any of you guys are starting new accounts, or if you're a new player that'd be willing to... Luna's not even in here. If any of you guys are willing to put the time in to get into... What did I say? I'm sorry. If any of you guys are willing to put the time in and be a guild leader, basically all you have to do is recruit and learn the game along with all the other people in the Discord, and that's all you have to do. You applied for guild leader. You don't even have to apply. I don't have a way to do anything. You said Luna in connections? Yuna. I said Yuna. Listen. I probably said Luna, my bad. But it's Yuna, guys. Yuna you probably get in Chapter 1 now. It's Yuna. Maybe I said... You didn't mean Luna, he meant Yuna. Sorry, my bad. Is maintenance tonight? Yeah, it's maintenance tonight. Maintenance is in 5.5 hours. Fully decked is 6-star awakening plus 15 skill. Yeah, that's what it should be. Is Lethe still bad right now? Yes, Lethe is still bad right now because of how much injury is in the current meta. There's a chance that Lethe will be very good again later, though, guys. I think there's a very high chance the next ML5, who is Harsetti, is gonna have some kind of anti-injury mechanic. All right, I strongly feel Harsetti will be anti-injury. Did you get your ML5? No, I just got Genua. That was it. That was the only thing I got was a Genua. Another opener, surely. I think an anti-injury unit would sell just as good as another opening character. Harsetti is going to be ML5 unit. Yeah, any boss character is an ML5 unit. 2 Tagals again. Holy, this is the best artifact start you could dream of. Double Taiga Hills plus a Wind Rider. I start Cling Story with Destina, ML Luna, ML Tenebria, and Clarissa. No, you need... Dr. John, have you watched any of my old guides? You kind of want to structure the team the same way. So you have Destina. I mean, you don't need Clarissa. I wouldn't put Clarissa in there. If anything, put Raz in there. Get a tank in there. But you can do Luna, I guess, but Luna's not a PvE character. Luna's not good for clearing story. Luna is one of the best PvP characters. What if we start with Fire Ken? Then everyone is just mad. That is not the worst idea. If we just do Fire Ken, everyone will just be angry. Because instead of trying to please half the people with one of the decisions, what if we just please nobody and make everyone angry? We're not picking Villager. There's no point to get Villager with Free Spiritaria existing in the game. I'm using Raz, Tenebria, Tamara, and Tyria. Yeah, that's a normal team. Raz, Tenebria, Tamara, and Tyria is the normal story clearing team, or Destina instead of Tamara. That will go through all the way to chapter 3. And once you get to chapter 3, you'll have to make a couple small changes, but it'll beat everything. Question: as a new player, so work to clear lab for the free gear? Yes. You want to try to clear Labyrinth all the way up to Malekith's Consciousness, which is the 4th stage of lab. The gear you get from that and all the rewards you get from that are way more valuable for a new player than trying to get into Nightmare or Hell Raid. Follow official Discord spreadsheets and show them how bad they are? No, the official Discord stuff works. That's the crazy part about me. So there's always the me versus the official Epic 7 Discord nonsense. The thing is, their stuff is fine, okay? Their stuff has a different goal. The official Epic 7 Discord guide is for someone who's going to be a casual player that is just going to play the game and quit the game, okay? So that's why for so long there were no guides on E7 hardly. There was how to get to Wyvern, that was it. And most of the people that tried Epic 7, tried to follow their guides, got bored, quit because the structure wasn't there, okay? But their guides work. If you like the game and stick with them, their guides will work. But there is a reason nobody was sticking with Epic 7 for years. The amount of people that start the game and stop, our retention rate for E7 of players that we're going to continue to play has been, over the years, been like 10% of players. So we have 10% of, for every 100 people, 10 people could continue to play the game past 2 weeks probably. I guarantee is unbelievably low during that time. And now what the goal is, because the old guides weren't working, obviously, they weren't getting people into the game and getting them excited enough to continue playing the game. Okay, so that was my idea, was maybe if we made people get to experience more of the game faster, then maybe they would stick with the game and Epic 7 would grow. Retention is more about realizing how long it takes to get competitive gear. Sometimes, but imagine, we're not re-rolling, we're just talking, answering questions and going over some of the things with E7 right now. But Epic 7 is amazing at the beginning of the game if you get to the parts where you get to experience it. You guys know, before I made guides, people were telling people that it takes months to beat Zio. And then I made the guide series, and we had people beating Zio in 7 days of playing as a brand new player who's never touched Epic 7. Okay? The official Discord said it takes months to beat Zio. In 7 days, we had people coming in and doing it. That is a big difference. That's a huge difference in mindset with getting people in to try a video game and guide them through it. You got any L5s? No, we're doing Selective Sum right now. My account I'm going to be using just pulled Janua. That's it. So, Wondrous Potion Vial and Aureus, this is actually way better. Yeah, this is way better. But we'll just keep going. I have nothing to do, guys. We're just, like I said, this is just a stream to answer questions, chill, build some hype, because I am excited for the E7 patch. But we have 5 hours until maintenance, pretty much. 5 hours till maintenance, for those of you guys wondering. And then we have 5 hours. So basically in 10 hours from right now, the game should be up, I think. Or about 10 hours. Are you looking for Ravi? No, we're going to be starting with Destina, guys. I think I've decided the structure of the guide. It might change, though. Be careful. If any of you guys are curious and are on your Selective Summon and don't know who to pick, right now my thought process is we're taking Destina, and it'll be like 90% chance we will just take Destina. But the only thing that will change that is once I finally get to see the Tamarin missions. Okay, I need to see what Tamarin missions are and how long it'll take. So if you're worried about that, just don't play the game yet. You can just wait. You don't really need to grind or do anything yet. You can wait till tomorrow. I mean, you can play the game if you want. You don't really need Destina until you're to like chapter 4. You know, or a healer until you're like till chapter 4 or 5. Just put 4 damage dealers in. New account competition, guys. Let's make the new account competition. I forgot about that. So what are we doing for the new account competition? What are we doing for that? Hold on. That's a good point. I forgot about that. Guys, I have so much going on. This is actually stupid. I can't keep up with my life. I need an assistant. I need to pay an assistant for this month. Bad. Can I get Janua, whatever, from the free 5-star ticket? Yeah, you can. So you can re-roll and get Janua from that. I used Monkey in a cage just to clear story waiting for guide. Okay, that works. 4 big guys. That's a kiwi. Can you make it? Yeah, I made a teleport. We did everything we needed to do today. I even got groceries. Like I bought a jar of pickles. I bought some pineapple. I bought some bananas. I bought some. Okay, I'm gonna be okay. One funny thing with me is if I ever buy anything unhealthy, I try to buy as many other healthy things to counterbalance it. So here, let me just say, this is what my dinner's gonna be or food's gonna be over the grind period over the next few days. Would you take Janua or Wukong? Either one. I don't know. I would take either. I wouldn't care. Whichever one came first is what I would take. Guys, I bought 8 of these. 8.
Konnichiwa.
We're looking... Oh my god, wait, these only have 210 calories? Oh, it's a good thing I bought 8, because there ain't a lot of those. My diet is lit, and I bought cucumbers. I bought, like, you guys know baby cucumbers? The little cucumbers that are, like, that big? I bought some baby cucumbers. So, why 8? Because I'm gonna be grinding, okay? I need a fast meal. Guys, I have a microwave in my room. I have a microwave in my room with an arm's reach of my desk to heat up food for the grind session. You guys don't understand how hard I'm about to go. Oiled cucumbers? No, it's just baby cucumbers. They're just smaller cucumbers. Is this true? We almost got a twerk right here. Mellow? What? I'm not even going to read whatever that is. But yeah, I got pickles, bananas, pineapple, cucumbers. We got everything we need. We're going to eat unhealthy with the TV dinner style things, but then we're going to eat a bunch of fruit to balance it out. We'll be fine. Not pickled? No, I have pickles. Okay, I bought pickles. Do you guys just not raw dog cucumbers sometimes? Raw dog cucumbers are very good. Just baby cucumbers, they have like a little sweetness to them. They're really good. They don't have a ton of flavor, but eating good with this. 4 little guys. Throw in some Red Bull. No, I'm trying to be somewhat healthy. I'm 30. I can't treat my body like that anymore, okay? Can't just suck down energy drinks. I'll have heart issues. Okay, but yeah, made it to the airport on time. Use selectors for rage gear. Good idea for new account. No, you get a banger rage set. You get a banger rage set, guys, to start the game with. After so many days of playing, you're gonna get this rage set gear. That is free. You get 6 pieces. So if anything, you only need 2 more pieces of rage gear. That's it. So your goal is to get 2 pieces of rage gear that are decent. Other than that, you need no other rage sets. Okay. Do not try to get a bunch of rage sets. It is a big waste of time. That's another thing, though. I bet you guys, there's going to be some people that suggest you get a bunch of rage sets because they don't even know what the new beginning of the game is like. Be very wary of people who have not played the beginning of the game any time in the last couple of years because their advice, I'm telling you, they're going to make some mistakes. It's you really just 2. I think you need 3 to 4 for Expedition. What? What game are you guys playing? I have 1 rage set on my main account. That is it. I've never needed a second rage set for anything. Why would you need 4? I could see you needing 2. That is the max rage set you would ever need. 2 good rage sets. That is it. If you have 3 to 4, you are wasting your resources farming that. Big time. Pineapple, pickle, milk salad. That sounds disgusting. All right. Man found dead from combining bananas, pickles, and Red Bull. That would be an article. Guys, I can't keep up with both chats at all. I literally can't do it. I don't know what to do for chats. I'm sorry. I can't do both. Tristan has like 20 rage sets. Skill diff? Yeah, but what are they for? What is he using them on? I am not someone who likes wasting resources for things that aren't necessary. The thing is, Tristan likes getting the high... Tristan's a PVE god. Tristan likes grinding to get the highest score in like Hollow Trials and things like that. That is sick. Tristan has 2. That makes more sense. I doubt Tristan has that many rage sets. But Tristan probably grinded some of the highest gear score rates that you can get. And that's fun. And if that's what you like to do in E7, I mean, it's PvP. That's PvP. Trying to high score the other players in your server. That is PvP. So I like that. That is a cool thing. That is the reason to grind for maybe a banger rage set. But I'm telling you right now, the free rage set gear the game gives you is probably going to be better than anything you would farm for 3 months of trying to grind rage gear. Okay, there is no reason to farm rage gear whatsoever anymore as a new player. It makes no sense. And plus, what are you trying to do with rage set as a new player? You can't high score Hall of Trials. Like, you need the one rage set, and your rage set is to farm Wyvern. Maybe you could set up a one-shot team after 2 months if you want to, if you're a whale. If you're not a whale, there's no reason to ever build a one-shot team. That is something I need to make a video on too. Don't fall into the trap of making a one-shot team. There's literally no point. Unless you're just trying to get off the game faster. That is the only benefit to it. If you're not someone who spends a shit ton of money on the game, you will never need to build a rage set. Or build a one-shot team. Unless you're like 3 months in the game. But if you're less than 3 months in the game, you do not need to worry about it. Why new account? To make a new guide. I'm going to be making, so there's going to be 1 billion new players coming in with this update, and I want to make a guide series to walk them through playing the game. So that way they have somebody for some of the common questions that are going to pop up from everybody. But another thing we're going to be doing is also, I want to do a challenge, guys. I want to do an account challenge. How about a guild for newbies? We need guilds. We need guilds. Anybody who is willing to run a guild. Okay, if you join my Discord, hold on. We need guild leaders. All right, but Mike's, what'd you say? Sorry. Guys, I can't keep up with chat. I legit can't. I can't keep up with chat. Every time I look up, there's 7 new messages. Oh, there it is. Mike's. What type of units are you going? What are you going for now? The summons went away. Oh, Mike's. I'm not rerolling. We're not rerolling. We're just trying to kind of plan out the guide. I was battling, trying to figure out, are we taking Ravi or Destina? I couldn't figure it out, but I think I'm just going to commit to taking Destina, as she will help everyone more, because we'll then build Tamarin. We're going to get Tamarin for free, but I don't think we're getting Tamarin until later into the game. Okay. Wait, hold on. But we're going to be getting Asaria from our story summon, because I want us to story summon so we have more chances to get Mui for our first Wyvern team. So I want us to story summon. When is the update? The update is in 5 hours. The game goes into maintenance. So Discord, here is the Discord. If any of you guys are not in the Discord, you can join the Discord. You need to click, when you join the Discord, there's a rules section. You need to click and react. There's a rules section with the thingy. You need to click on that. At the very bottom, there's a little picture. It has like 20,000 number next to it. You need to click that to see the Discord. So there is rules. You need to read the rules or pretend you read the rules and click that button. That is, if you ever have joined my Discord and can't see it, it's because you do not have the ability to read, unfortunately. The artifact is one of the reasons I like global server. This artifact is one of the reasons I like global server. Wait, what's that mean? All right, well, I have a notepad pulled up. We don't know. We have maintenance. Maintenance. Yeah, so maintenance ends 12 hours from right now, right? No, 11, maintenance will end 10 hours from right now. Yeah, maintenance will be over 10 hours from right now. That's when this all starts. 10 hours from right now is the time. I'm so excited, man. I really want to know how far I can grind in the first day. Now Ravi better. You don't need a healer in the game until probably like chapter 3. No, Destina's better, having a reviver to give you guild war options, to give you arena options, to give you a secondary options for fighting Abyss. I think Destina is better, but I think Destina's better. I think she's better overall. In the most combined content, I think you gotta go Destina. I'll give the option. I mean, I can maybe, I'll give the option. Okay, when I'm going through the guide, I'm going to tell people this is what I do. Here are the counter arguments to it. Okay, I will try to cover each thing really quick. I'll say I'm taking Destina, gives us healer, the reasons she's good. You could take Ravi, X reasons why she's good. But we also have Asaria. So Asaria we're going to be getting from story summon if you're following my guide. So you can just skip Asaria here because we want to get our artifact. So I will say literally that in the guide. I will say why each character is good, except I won't explain Asaria why she's good because we're going to be getting her from story summon. When does maintenance begin? In 5 hours. And in 1 day of playing, all I can do is play 10-10 and get chapter 2 or 3 on the next region. That's fine. I mean, that's as far as you need to go. My hope is that I can make 2 to 3 episodes of the new player guide tomorrow. That's why I want to grind as far as I possibly can. And I made an account that's logged in multiple days because I want to see if I can get the rewards for logging in multiple days early. What do you do if you re-roll Desaria? If you re-roll Desaria, you mean from the tickets? If you re-roll Desaria, then you'll skip the story summon. Okay, you'll skip the story summon. I hate emulator, or I hate emulator. Do you use? Yeah, I use emulator. Wait, I mean, there's no other way to play it on PC besides a stupid Google Play thing that if I use Google Play Beta, I probably couldn't stream on both Twitch and YouTube because it's so PC extensive. But if you're not a streamer, Google Play Beta is probably great. But as a streamer, it uses way too much PC power. And that's the nice thing with emulators. I could turn down the amount of resources I give to the emulator. I can't really do that with the other thing. If you play on global, add me for help. Yeah. Is Rowana in the reroll pool? Yeah, Rowana would be there. I hope 5 hours is enough time for me to get Janua. Yeah, that should be. I don't know, guys. I did 11 hours yesterday, but that was like full reroll. It was 11 hours yesterday, and it took me that long to see a Janua, and I had to summon him. I didn't even get him from the ticket. That was 11 hours. Isn't a healer a way better choice for actual new players who know nothing about the game? Yes, that too. That too. Frankly, good point on that. I think a healer, less skill barrier to use, and it gives you a revive buff. She's the only RGB character, red, green, blue character, that gives you a revive buff. Nobody else gives you that. What I kind of end up sticking with, the last one I rerolled pulled Janua, so that's what we kept. So this isn't that account though. This is just another account. Reroll for ticket number 5 is really quick today. Yeah, it's super fast. It only takes you like 2 minutes per redo. But I would not just go for one specific character, or else you're gonna lose your mind. If I were you, if any of you guys are wanting to make your account today and do that reroll, what I would do is start the account. If you pull Celine, if you pull Assyria, if you pull Janua, or if you pull Wukong, just keep the account. And then there's also maybe Knockwall. If you pull Knockwall, you could maybe keep it. But Yellow Boy, thank you for using Twitch Prime. And hey, Alarmed, how you been? Alarmed, thank you for re-upping your member on YouTube. BBK, Bloodblade Corinne. Bloodblade Corinne is insane. I don't know why you're saying BBK though. But no, I don't think Rowana is worth it. Oh, Rowana doesn't revive. No, Rowana. What I'm saying is a character revives a dead unit. You guys could say Rowana, but Rowana puts revive buff on your characters. That's nowhere near as good as reviving a dead character. Rowana is nowhere near as good in that use case. Rowana is better in other use cases. So if you're putting into anything that has extra attacks or dual attacks, then yeah, Rowana's better. But you cannot use Rowana in PvP right now. There's too much injury. I don't see her ever being usable. Except maybe a arena auto team, but I don't see it being... It's probably a better character you could pick anyway. I don't know. Rowana, for me, I just don't see the value in her anywhere. It's not the worst character in the world, but maybe as I play through this account, though, I'll find somewhere where I think Rowana's good. But for me right now, personally, playing the game, a billion different accounts, in-game on a bunch of accounts, I don't know where I'd use her. I don't. If you revive, does injury remain? Yes, it does. That's one of the craziest things. If they switch the game to where when you revive, all injuries healed, Destina would be buffed, right? I think that would be a huge Destina buff, almost potentially back in meta. Revives allies without any injury. That sounds nice. Did you get ML5 now? We didn't get an ML5 yesterday. We rerolled for 5 hours. No ML5. But it was worth it. Can't complain. But I'm probably going to be doing around a 12 to 14 hour stream when maintenance is over. Actually, maybe not. Hold on. We might have to break it up because I need to end the stream to edit the YouTube video. We can't do a super long stream, actually. I'm going to need to take a 1 hour, like a 1 hour intermission, and then we'll go back live. So for every day that we finish the new player, whatever the first new player guide is, I'm going to have to end the stream, put the video together, and then reopen the stream. And that'll make different, because I also need, we're going to be streaming everything on YouTube, and I need the VODs to be each day individually so I could title them. So we can have part one, or not days, but parts. So we have part 1 stream, part 2 stream, part 3 stream. So I think that's what we're going to have to do. I'm going to have to take little hour intermissions, and that gives me a chance to heat up food while I'm editing, uploading the video. It'll be quick. But that is going to be the strategy. But throughout the day, I will stream about probably 12 hours tomorrow. I would say 4 hours per part of the guide. Will you announce a new player challenge on Discord? If I can come up with it, that's one of the things I want to do. Okay, one of the things I would like to do with this new, super exciting everything coming to the game, I want to do a new player challenge. So everyone who's getting into the game, I want to have little things that people can aim for, or a lot of old people are old people. Like me, I'm 30. A lot of older people are making new accounts, guys. So with them making new accounts, adding some kind of fun challenge would be really good. When does downtime start? Downtime starts in almost exactly 5 hours. Thank you guys for all the Twitch Primes today too, by the way. If I missed any of you, I'm sorry. I apologize. But now that I'm talking about Twitch Primes, if any of you guys are on YouTube, if you're willing to check if you have Twitch Primes up on Twitch, thank you. It would help a lot. You don't have to do it, but that's my Twitch channel. I stream on Twitch more than I stream on YouTube. Streaming on Twitch is a rare thing. You don't have to Twitch Prime, but it's cool if you do. See, it worked! You guys always get mad at me, and it works! You can't get mad at me! But Arkwright, thank you for using your Twitch Prime. Thank you for... Wait, how many subs are we at? I think it's like 120 now, right? I think it's 120. But it's... Okay, so for the challenge, fastest piece of gear, highest RTA rank. I don't know how to do the challenge, man. How do we do the challenge? CSGO's my life. Thanks to follow. You definitely won't kill in 1 to 2 turns. What all can we do for the challenge? Do you think there's going to be a collab? Oh, Tractor, I got to get you in the raid guild today, buddy. I forgot. I just called you buddy. Hi, I left out an account with a lot of ML, or a lot of 5 ML but trash gear. But I understand the value of gear is better to start a new account or get the old one. It's up to you. So if you start a new account, even though you have a bunch of banger characters, if you play the new account right, you'll have a bunch of banger characters, but you'll actually have gear for them. And I think that's a way better. I'd rather have an account with a bunch of really good gear and less characters than an account with a ton of characters and unplayable gear. But it just depends how many resources you have on that account. Can you farm? Can you like save the account in a short period of time? Or not short period, but like over a certain period of time with all the free rewards and things we're getting. We're getting a ton of leaves. We're getting a ton of... I mean, you're getting a ton of gear. Honestly, if that account, you're getting a ton of gear for free. A bunch of equipment chests. So maybe you could turn that account around with all the free stuff we're getting. You know, get more... Don't you get more gear on old accounts? I think it's a little bit more gear on old accounts, yeah. Hey, Deity, how are you after that long live? I'm not bad. I'm not bad. Dude, I'm just fully coasting off adrenaline. Destina plus Crozet win. That's what we're kind of aiming for. I want to see how long it takes to get Destina Crozet. I'm not going to lie. I don't know how to do a competition, guys. I'm not sure. Where's the guide for old players? Honestly, most old players that come back and need a returning player guide, literally all they need to do, there's a Rose Destina start. Literally all they need to do is go to probably episode 8 of my new player guide, and that's where they are. I bet not many old people who quit the game and came back are past like episode 8. So you just go back to that episode and try to follow the guide from there. Other than that, I don't know what to tell older like returning players to do. And how many hours does server reset? 5 hours, and we'll go into maintenance for 5 hours. Should I put my Crozet instead of using my A Momo? All right, so with A Momo, have you worked on her runes yet? Have you worked on A Momo's runes yet? If you haven't, you might not want to. So here's the thing. Whoever you don't need to work on any of them, okay? Whatever your Wyvern front tank is, that's going to be a temporary character, you slap them in Grace of Growth. So it's a 0 commitment thing. So if you have Crozet, you slap Crozet in your Grace of Growth. Now you have an Expedition front tank for every Expedition except Grass, but Grass you use your Raz for. So now Crozet is your Expedition tank until you get Brig. He's your Wyvern front tank. I use Crozet all the way up to Abyss 100. on that original 2023 account. I used Crozet all the way to Abyss 100. He's a god tier tank. People will argue with me on it. He's a god tier tank. So, but you don't have to commit anything to him. All you do is put him in Grace of Growth, and then you slap on some gear, and then whenever you get a better character like Brieg, when you eventually unlock him, then you remove Crozet from Grace of Growth, and now you put Brieg in his place, and now Crozet's a 4-star character doing nothing on your account where he should be, because you have better stuff. There's zero commitment to doing it. Did I use Crozet if I got G-Purg? So here's the thing. If you have G-Purg, General Purgus, 4-star Moonlight character, he can be your front tank, but now you can't use the character Mui. You can no longer use Mui. You have to use Alexa. So if you're going to use General Purgus as your front tank, your team is going to be General Purgus, Sigret, Furious, and then Alexa instead of Mui. So Mui is not an option if you have General Purgus. But is it going to be any better? No, it'll be the same probably. It might be a little faster. A General Purgus team might be a little faster because Alexa plus Sigret is a lot more damage than Mui plus Sigret. So that's the only benefit you're getting from there. But Kill Avenger thinks to follow Giovanni. Wait, is that the Giovanni? Is that Legend? Wait, Giovanni, is that Legend player Giovanni, or is that new Giovanni? Which Giovanni is that? Big fan if so. Okay, Jesus, why is there so many people watching Reroll rather than your RTA game? Because RTA sucks right now. I don't know. If I played RTA, we'd probably be doing just as well or better. But if I can, I mean, how many? I'm trying not to look at my viewer count. We have 321 people watching me sit here and not even reroll. Will there be a limited selector? But no. Interaction is more fun than watching RTA. Yeah, I'm trying to talk to chat. Yeah, if your A-Momo's finished, just use A-Momo then. Just use A-Momo if she's finished. It's $10 worth for the Wukong banner. I have a bundle I can buy. So the problem with the Wukong banner is you spend $10 to open the banner and then you have to summon on the banner. So is it a good deal? Not really. Quick question. All right, you're not the same Giovanni. But what's your quick question, big dog? Just enjoying the company. Oop. I mean to click that. How do you get out of full screen? There we go. This been long selective summons. I mean, what do you guys want? What do you guys want to do? No, I didn't get any ML5s yesterday. Do you want me to start going through the story a little bit? I mean, honestly, this one has... Oh, I didn't save the right one! I had a summon that had Potion Vial and Aureus. That sucks. But no, I didn't get any yesterday. What would I use for expos then? See, that's the problem with using Montmorency. That's the problem with using Montmorency. You can try to use Raz and hope he stays alive. That's what the official Epic 7 Discord, whenever I brought that up, that's what they said, is just use Raz. You can try to use your Raz and hope he stays alive against the other expos. I don't think he will. But I don't think he will. But that was their answer. Whenever I said, what do you do for your first expedition teams? Their answer was, use Raz. So I tried it. He died. So yeah, the only one Raz works for is going to be the Grass Expo. In my personal experience, maybe a 0 speed Raz if you put HP boots on him, but you can't put HP boots on your Raz at the same time that you have HP boots on your Wyvern front tank. Was one of the issues. You only need to expedition to level 2. I mean, you really do only need expedition level 2, but it's super easy to make level 3 teams, especially fire. If you're doing fire level 2s, it's kind of a waste of time. After level 3, just do 0 damage. Please don't be like that. Please don't be that person. I'm going to try to help new people not be scumbags of E7, okay? I'm going to teach them the morally right way to play Epic 7 and not go in and hit an expedition for 0 damage. What Artie should I put on Crozet? You're switching to Crozet, Austin? If you're going to put an Artie on Crozet, then put... What are they, Artie? Is it Steadfast Gatekeeper that's less boss damage? I think Steadfast Gatekeeper. A lot of the time I use him on Aureus, though. I use Crozet on Aureus because he gives himself barrier. He gives a backline barrier. With that barrier, it helps them survive. Aureus will keep you alive the longest out of everything, and he gives himself enough survivability with his defense buff if he's below HP that I think Aureus is just the best on him. How often they usually release new ML5? Every 6 weeks. Every 6 weeks is a new ML5. We rolled a Wukong, keep, right? Yeah. If you got Wukong, just keep the account. You're chilling. I saw someone post on Facebook there might be ML Selector. I think you have to buy it. So I think you have to buy the ML Selector that they're talking about. So if you want to spend money, you can. But otherwise, I don't think we're getting ML Selector for free. The only thing we might be getting with Epic 7 is going to be... Is Extra Grace of Growth worth 1,500 Sky Stones? No, because it only lasts 1 month. Do never, guys, I need to touch on that early. Never buy the second Grace of Growth because it's a 30-day Grace of Growth for a tiny bit of money. Do not do it. $15. Or no, 1,500 Sky Stones. How much money? That's like $30 for a month of... No, that's like $50. How much is that? It's 40 bucks. 3,800 Sky Stones is $100. IDK, why it's not permanent? Trust me, I asked the same thing. If it was permanent, yeah, I would tell you get it. I mean, that's a fully skilled up character that you could switch out occasionally. Having 2 Grace of Growth is super value. For 1,500 Sky Stones, hell yeah. I mean, it makes it where you need 32 less molas for certain characters. That's huge. But the fact that it's only staying for a month, terrible. Should I transmit all the 2-star fodder? Yes, transmit all 2-star fodder. You still re-rolling? We're just going over Selective Summon right now. I'm trying to... Let's see if I get a Destino with some good... Or, Destino with Tagahells and Crozet or Aureus maybe. I don't know. When do servers go down? We got 5 hours. What was the ML that Deity settled on last night? I didn't get any MLs. I just settled on a Janua account. I re-rolled for 11 hours and got nothing. Nothing at all. I need chapstick. My lips are cooked. Give me a second here. Alright, now if I missed any of your questions or anything, now is the chance. Re-comment them. I will full focus read chat. I think you're addicted to summoning? No, I'm not even looking at the screen right now. I haven't looked at the screen for like the last 5 summons besides. Do you think we're getting a headhunt? That's what I was going to answer. Sorry, earlier. There's a chance we get what's called headhunt, which allows you to select an ML5 of your choice. So there's a good chance we get headhunt again. And headhunt is a free ML5. So technically it's a selector. Will you address the 4 big guys allegations? Nope. I will not address that. That is my private life. I don't want you guys to be finding too much about it. Are you at it again? Yes, Raby. We're not re-rolling, but we're at it again in terms of playing Epic 7. But Desim, thanks for the follow. New collab or returning collab coming? I'm not sure. Another question for you. Should I build MA Ken or Dillabut today? Dillabut? I don't know. I wouldn't build either of them right now, maybe. Until you know where you could use one of them, I wouldn't build one. Unless you have like literally nothing else to build. So pull of 12 ML5s, you get 3 random from the 12, and you pick from one of the 3, don't you? You don't get 3 ML5s from it, right? You get to pick one of the 3. But yeah, servers go down in 5 hours. Why do we still go for Destina if we get Tamara later for free? Because Destina is going to give us a healer for the beginning of the game. Destina is going to be our PvP Soul Weaver, okay? Guys, whenever you're originally pushing Arena, having Destina in your team for your first Guild War fights and your first Arena fights is an easier barrier to entry for players because you can put free gear on her. The thing is, starting with Ravi. What's my favorite ML, Mahia? Like, strongest? My favorite Moonlight 5 character. What is my favorite Moonlight 5? That's a really good question. It was Specimen Says for a really long time. But if it has to be a girl character... But, okay, are you talking about power, though? My favorite character to play that's a Moonlight 5? I'm not really sure. Oh, yeah, ML Sharoon. Yeah, ML Sharoon's my favorite. The funny thing is I don't like Flutica. I like Fire Litica, but I don't like Flutica. Did you ever pull an ML? Nope. Should I get Rive from Selective Summons since I got Destina from Tika? Yeah, you can if you want, and then pull. Then you can pull Asaria from Story Summon with us. That's what we'll be doing. Just fought a guy in a guild named Deity Guild. Yeah, Enid. We have like hundreds of guilds that have my name in it in some capacity. There's a guild called IGO Deity. One of my alts is in that account. There are 1 billion Deity guilds. I don't know why they named them all Deity. I did not tell them to do it, by the way. If any of you guys see guilds on E7 that have Deity in the name, I told them they can name the guild whatever they want, and they chose to put my name in it, okay? I did not tell them to do it. Landy for sure. ML Landy's insane too. But yeah, Mahia, I would say my favorite character, design wise. You're like a god, I guess. It's funny. Yeah, a lot of people, at the beginning of the first guide, it was a ton of people getting into RTA that were fighting each other, and they were each on different one of my guilds from my server. It's not even my guilds, but they were in some of the guilds from my server that were all deity named, and which is awesome though. Think about how cool that is. And that's hopefully what's going to happen this time. By the way, we have a really cool guild system in Discord that's crumbling and falling apart because I failed to keep up with it. If any of you guys need guilds, we're going to try to get it fixed and going. But think about that. As a new player, you're getting into the game and trying to get into RTA, right? And then you're in one of the guilds. But then you guys can see all the other guilds that people are in my Discord. They have like the guild name next to their name. And they know that they're fighting another person that's in one of those guilds, which means it's also a new player learning the game. So then you're not stressed out. The amount of people that guide brought into early RTA last time, dude, if we have that same experience this time, it allows you guys to know you're not fighting a super sweat. You're fighting someone else who's just starting and trying to learn with you. I mean, that takes a lot of stress off RTA. So that was a very cool thing from the first guide, because I mean, we got thousands of people Masters RTA with the first guide within like the first few months. There were so many people that finished Masters RTA off the beginning of that after playing for just a month or two before the end of the season. Are you hyped for Harsetti? I mean, she looks cool, but we don't know her kit, so not really. He may just be lying about the free rage set. Me lying about the free rage set? What are you talking about? But hey, Psychono, thank you for gifting. See, every time you give subs too, it makes it harder to read chat. I'm not complaining. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. But you just subbed and now my entire screen is just subs. I have to scroll to Narnia. Every time you guys sub, chat gets harder to read. I'm already struggling. And you get Spider-Man. I'm not lying about the rage set, guys. The rage set you get from 7-day log. Alright, so here. Whenever you make a new account, I'll show it to you. You have Arky 7-day growth guide, okay? Arky 7-day growth guide, you go through these 7 days, you get a bunch of rewards, right? You get Moonlight 5 summon, you get a bunch of Covenant bookmarks. You get like 50 Covenant bookmarks from it, 60 Covenant. It's 50 or 60 Covenant, I'm not sure. But then at the end, you also get a 5-star here, you get these 20 here, and then you get a 5-star artifact here. Once this is over, a new challenge starts, okay? This is something new to the game that came out after my last new player guide, of course. Whenever you're done with this, right when you finish, there's a new thing called the... What is the new thing called? Anybody know the name of the new thingy? Hold on.
Please disappear.
Arky 7-day growth guide, and then the... I don't know what the thing's called, guys. It's a new thing, like Arky Special Operations. Thank you. It's called Arky Special Operations. And it is a huge thing. It gives you 6 insane pieces of speed gear. It's going to fully gear one of your characters really, really well. Okay? So from that, and then you're going to get some other rewards that don't matter. And then you're going to be getting 6 pieces of insane... It's perfect rage gear. It's a perfect set. It has all proper subsets. They're preset substats. And it's rage set. But the first one's speed set. The second one's 6 pieces of rage set. So you already have 6 banger pieces of rage gear. I'm telling you, that gear is better than what most people have as in-game players as their rage sets. That you just get as a new player for free. And old players didn't get it. So that is where you get the rage gear. After these 7 days, that new mission pops up. And you get... Guys, you get... It's like 8,000 conquest points. You get 200 catalyst boxes and a bunch of epic catalyst boxes. You get 1 billion rune boxes from it. You get a ton of charms from it. So the way you do it is you have to fight an arena for one of the challenges. You get extra conquest points. You get 40 conquest points extra for every 2 fights you do. And it's insane. Up to like 200 fights. So that's 8,000 extra currency. Second, for every 4 hunts you do, you get extra charms. And there's you get a ton of charms from it. And a bunch of red charm boxes. Third, daily sub goal 125 of Strive. Streamer going to the moon. More like going to Buffalo, baby. But yeah, that's where you get the... Once this ends, there's a new banger thing that comes out. Not ML Luna either? What do you mean ML Luna? ML Luna for what? Oh, you guys are talking to yourself, sorry. I have a question regarding Nightmare Carcanus. Other than Shu, Amoma, and Brik, would be my 4th unit out of these. Ran, Ida, Lulica.
Time for a counterattack.
Dude. Alright, Twitch chat, don't tell him. Alright, what's the answer to this question? Nobody say anything. Somebody, what's you guys' advice? I know what I would answer on this, but what would you guys say? I have a question regarding Nightmare Carcanus. Other than Shu, Momo, and Brick, who would be my fourth of these three? So Nightmare Carcanus, right side boss.
Forever. I pledge
Lulica? Lulica over Ran. I personally use Ran for my team. So see, it's split. I knew it. I used Ran on my team. You know, I debated you guys so hard into believing that I've never done Nightmare Lab the other day. You guys have no idea how much I mess with you. You actually think I haven't done Nightmare Lab?
glory.
Oh, the funniest thing is everyone believed it without a question. I've done Nightmare Lab, okay? I have my Carcanus team uses Ran, okay? I did look up teams. I beat all the bosses. I have a Hell Raid team of Biblis, Lone Crescent Bologna, Tamarin, and what's it called? I've done Hell Raid. And I pretended, I was like, wait, you could teleport? I baited you guys so hard, and I was not going to tell you guys otherwise. Everyone on Twitch chat believed it. But okay, people are saying Ran is the answer. Yeah, Structure Raijo, and I have LRK, Route, Stony DDR, Roll of Light, BBK, and SVP. If there's a headhunt, which ML5 should I go for? Holy cow, that's a hard question. If anything, can you ask me that in Discord? The biggest thing is Death Dealer Ray is the strongest character in the game. If you don't have Death Dealer Ray, but I don't know what point of the game you're at, so do you still have your thingies? I did 300 Selective summons and no Destino with Crozet together. I mean, I'm basically there, aren't I? They dumb. Everyone believed it. I wasn't gonna tell them otherwise, but I've done Nightmare Lab. I don't like doing it. I won't lie. I think it's a waste of time. I mean, for me, it's a waste of time. I'd rather just go farm gear. The idea of farming for a 9,000th pen set necklace with the same substats that's gonna roll in a way that only a couple characters could even use it anyway. I don't care about that. I don't need that many pen necklaces. Or the Effector's Ring though. That thing is something I should have farmed more of. But for me, I just don't like taking the time to do it. I'd rather do anything else. So that part was true. But everyone believed that I actually said I'd never done Nightmare Lab. My SSP is slow as shit too. That's normal. She'll get sped up over time. You get 3 guaranteed ML5 stars out of 12 really good units. Yeah, but that's the pack. You're talking about the pack, right? I think a cool challenge with the amount of selectors you get would be a mono account RTA race, would cause people to get really creative. That would be for existing players trying to come back. So like for maybe anyone who, or not existing players, but this would be for people making a color. That would be for people making another account, if I can talk. So most people couldn't enter that. That would just be for people who are deciding, I'm going to make a new account for fun. So it is a good idea, though. It'd be fun. Especially if we could have a competition between... I wish content creators were more connected. Because imagine it would be like me versus Victune versus somebody else. Okay? Me versus Victune versus, I don't know, Kevstrife. Let's say Kevstrife. Us 3, we each have to pick an element, and we can only use characters of that element through the entire game. Or maybe not through the entire game, but we can only use characters of that element for RTA. So then we have to see who's going to be stronger, a full grass account, a full fire account, or a full water account. It'd be like Pokemon Wars. That could be really fun, but it's very hard to do any kind of like cool... People do quote-unquote collab content, and it's literally just sitting there talking. That's the only collab content there is. There's never like a competition. Competition's what make things fun. I like competing. The bet is 50 gifted subs. Will you guys pay that for me? Because I'm poor. 50 gifted subs coming from Mr. Yosh. He gives the winner 50 subs. Deal? When is Foundation Day, guys? The patch starts tomorrow. You can 278. 278's almost fast enough for early RTA Polytos. I think you can get away with that. Yu-Gi-Oh! Content creators do a lot of collabs, yeah, and they make it competitive. The thing with E7 is no one collabs and makes it competitive. There's never any stakes on the line. There's never anything like that. Well, I'm not even a sub myself. I know. Car 6. Jezrean Car isn't going to do anything. Car doesn't do anything. He hasn't done anything in 2 years. There's no chance. Car hasn't done anything in 2 years. Car's an awesome content creator. I love him. But he hasn't done anything in 2 years. He streams like an average of maybe 4 hours of E7 a month. It's more than that. I don't know. I mean, I know he moved. He got married. He's had a lot of life stuff. So, but I don't think Car would have the time for that. There's no way. Car I don't even think Car's been playing Nikki. He goes live and plays Nikki. I don't even think he cares about E7 at all anymore. He's just been playing Nikki. Car's married, he has priorities. I know, yeah. But wait, okay, you can say Car's married, he has priorities, but is Car still a full-time content creator? If he is, I don't know how in the world he's doing it. I don't know how he's doing it. I'm very confused on that one. But Car is awesome. And I wish Car would stream more. I think if Car streamed more, Car, I've talked about this before. Car 6, as a streamer, can go and stream, or not stream for a month. And when he comes back, his average viewership is always the same. It never changes. He could take the longest break ever, and when he comes back, his average viewership's the same. He never gets higher, he never goes lower. It's always the same number. It confuses the shit out of me. The thing that confuses me the most is normally if somebody else is streaming and you go live, you cannot reach your normal average viewership numbers. You can't. In the E7 community, he's the only person throughout years of E7 that can go live whenever he wants and will always maintain that same number. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't. I don't get it. He's got a superpower with streaming. I've been studying him, man. Car has a secret sauce that I don't get. It's always the same. It's always the same number. He has a boomer market. I know. Where's my? I'm not old enough yet. I did turn 30. Maybe I'm getting close to the boomer. He twerks for us. There's no way Car 6 twerked for you. His wife would be pissed. Bots? It's not bots. Car is not the kind of person that would do bots. He just has a hardcore community. He has a smaller, super hardcore community. I don't get it. It's, like I said, it's a content creator superpower. How soon is the PC client alarmed? We're not sure. We are not sure. His whole audience is gooning just like him. That's true. That's true. Twerked if he doesn't twerk. Like I said, I respect Car a lot, but it just doesn't make sense because if I didn't stream for 2 months and I came back and tried to stream, I'll tell you right now, my average viewership isn't even close to the same. It wouldn't even be. It maybe be 60% of like my old average at max. I don't get it. What kind of gear early for Janua? You don't gear Janua early. Guys, if any of you are re-rolling for Janua, by the way, you're okay. I don't have the account open. So on that account that I got Janua, I took Janua and put him in my waiting room. Okay? Janua is going to be a character that we will build after like 7 days or so. And for your first build for him, the gear set doesn't matter. It's about the overall stat line. You want to try to get as much crit damage and attack as you can. That's all you're going for. But you're not using him for story. Do not try to use Janua for story. It won't be good. He will just die. Okay? Do not try to use Janua for story. He might work, maybe. Actually, I could see him potentially working a little bit, but he's a single target damage dealer. I don't think his damage is going to be that crazy. Maybe Janua is goated for story bosses, though. Thinking about it, he might be kind of good for story bosses. Hitting twice and healing every turn, but no, he's on cooldown for a couple turns. I don't think it's worth trying to... just use the regular story clearing team that we all have. In what server is tonight the anniversary? Is it Asia server anniversary? Did Asia and Korea server start on the same day? Or is this global anniversary? Which anniversary are we in right now? This isn't global anniversary, is it? No, it might be global anniversary. Because I remember... It is KR. When's global anniversary? Is that in like November? No bozo. Okay. But it's Korea server anniversary. It's November. Okay. So I was gonna say, I remember the end of the year, the first year Epic 7 came out. I do remember that because I made my first account I've ever played in December. I wasn't day one player. I made my first ever account in December. This is KR's anniversary. Okay, are you guys sick of watching? Oh my god. I was about to say, okay guys, are you sick of watching reroll content? Should we do something else? Wow. Okay. That's pretty cool. We didn't get the artifacts we wanted, but hey, we got Crozet. So maybe I can show you guys why I like Crozet so much. There you go. Okay, so any of you that are getting into E7, if you haven't played yet and you're waiting until tomorrow to play, your first goal is to just be going through these adventure path missions. So you see what I did right there. I did the selective summon. I chose Spectre from the Moonlight Blessing. And then you go through this, equip one hero with some gear. Let's go do that. I'm actually going to use Destina as my front tank for this. Oops. Dude, these icons are so big, it's hard to see anything. So I'm going to put gear on Destina first. And then once we're done with that, and we go in, we need to enhance equipment to +3. So we're going to enhance the helmet to +3 because enhancing the sword +3 adds no value. We're ML5. I didn't get an ML5. Okay, stop rubbing it in. Okay, now we need to equip a hero with 1 artifact. So Spectre, what do we got? Literally nothing. Destina, what do we got? Literally nothing. Perfect. Forest Totem. Banger. And then Mercedes. Wait, are we using Mercedes? Well, we're using Tieria. So let's throw on our free attack gear so that we can clear stuff a little faster. And then Destina, did we get HP boots? Yeah, we did. Okay, so this is the first team for everything. And then oh wait, I have to do Labyrinth? Wait, did I already clear 10-10? I guess I already cleared 10-10. I'm going to level up my Forest Totem. I'm just going to feed 1 artifact that's super inefficient. Don't do this. Okay, I was about to say. The fact that you can't click this shows that Raid Shadow Legends is a superior game. When you finish a mission on Raid Shadow Legends, you can click that button and it'll take you to your mission list. The fact that you can't click that button whenever you finish a mission just shows that Raid Shadow Legends is by far the superior game. It's not even close. Sadly, I have to be the one to tell you that. I will be using Wukong for story from now. Yeah, you can. Alright, so we put Destina in the front because she's a 5-star, higher base stats. And we go. Okay, so now I can get back to reading chat. Actually, give me 1 sec as we are getting back to reading chat. This guy is paid too much by Raid. I wish they'd pay me more. Yo, Mr. Deity, how was the poop? Oh yeah, I did poop this morning. It was pretty great, I'm not gonna lie. Forgot that's how I ended last stream. I was dying. I had to poop so bad. So you pick Arby because he's good now? No. Actually, Alarmed, we have Spectre is getting exclusive equipment. I don't know if you saw, but they announced their exclusive equipment, which was actually a really nice thing for them to do before we're making. I'm eating. Sucks to suck. Is Green Senya good? No, she's not the greatest right now. But yeah, Spectre is getting EE. I don't know if you said really because I said I had to poop this morning, or because that's how I ended my stream. That's why they came and said that. Or if you're saying because. Did you eat the bathroom cheese on the way to the airport? No, I stopped and I did stop and get a beef jerky though. But Bezu, so that's your story team. This is your story team, but you're gonna be trading Mercedes for Free Spiritia. Trading Mercedes for Free Spiritia. Which will be soon. I hope it's good. It's pretty good. They've already announced it. Alarmed. It gives extra attack, and then it makes it to where you get your stacks when you attack instead of when something dies. So your Spectre Chibi just becomes tankier faster and more damage faster. Destina or Saria, you took a Saria. I mean, it's fine to take a Saria. The way we're doing this guide series is we're going to be summoning a Saria on our story summon. So since we don't have to summon for Tamara anymore, we're going to be summoning a Saria on story summon, trying to get her artifact. That is how we will be playing our accounts with the guide series.
Don't be afraid. I'll end it now.
So we're still getting a Saria, don't worry. Do you think Spectennia will return to PvP? Potentially. Some players might be able to utilize her in really bulky teams, but I'm not sure. I actually think a Lifesteal Spectratibria with a like Albedo or with Albedo on your team. I don't know about doing Carmen with her, but with Albedo, I think Albedo Steny could be decent. I just had a heart attack. Hold on. That's not the one I know. Okay. There's somebody's name that's like one of my best friends from high school. That's funny. But okay. Who do you take for selective summon with new account? We're taking Dustina. We're taking Dustina for it. It's a super common name, so
You want to
I
try
think I've
me?
seen a lot of people with the name, but I was like, wait, is he here? How the hell did he find this game? Because he is not into anime. He's a closet anime guy. How many hours before update? About 4.5.
Victory is forever ours.
4.5. Okay. So any of you guys that are getting to the game, make sure you do this every day. What I'm doing here. I don't think it matters. Oops.
Everyone has their
I
own.
clicked the wrong one. That actually wasn't bad. I'll take 8. How much does this one give?
How
There's a bot that'll tell you how much each of these do. That was 17. That was much better. I mean, 25 isn't the worst. My question didn't get answered. Normie guy, you know why? It's because you're a normie. Just Rihanna, I got Emil Senya on my reroll, and I use her as my story tank. And Emil Senya is not great for actually clearing story. She's gonna be a god for PVE or PvP though, Jezreel. That's such a good pool. But she doesn't give any debuffs. She doesn't do that much damage. I don't think she's too great for PvE. I don't think she'd be great in PvE anywhere, actually. But she's going to be super nice later. But Chris ended up settling for an account and got Celine off the ticket for the new account thing. Nice. What kind of units can use the lab torrent and protection sets? So the characters that you normally put the torrent set on, it's going to be your Mercedes, okay? The Mercedes is the easiest target for that torrent gear. So on the team right now, we have Mercedes. She will usually be the one you put it on at first, if you're following my guide series, at least. I don't know who else you'll have. Maybe during this time, we'll find another home for it, but most likely we'll go on Mercedes just at first. Second, the protection set. That protection set is going to be going on either, hopefully, Crimson Armin. Our hope is that you have the character Crimson Armin, and it will be going on her. So story team is Sayer, Rez, Tenebria, and who? The problem is you don't have a healer. See, Reaper, that's the problem that I don't like saying to take a Saria. I mean, you don't have to have a healer, I guess, but... Oh, wait, no, wait, Tenebra? So you have Tenebria? So you don't have a healer, and you don't have a tank. A Saria throws off the whole mojo of making, like, an actual proper team. Tamarin for free, though? Yeah, you're getting Tamarin for free. Later. So you're gonna go through the whole first chapter without Tamarin? Maybe even longer. I don't know when we get Tamarin. You might get Tamarin right away. You might get her after you beat chapter 2. Tamarin might not be a super fast character. We don't know her missions yet. So it might take you days to get Tamarin. So do you want to play for days without a healer? Which, again, you use Angelica. You could just use Angelica. It's fine. So I got Frida and Ball on reroll. Who should I get from this selective summon? Wait, there's enemies here? I thought there were no more enemies. I might die.
Play with me.
That's my bad.
Know your place. Come here.
Good. Radiant light. Beast of the West.
Hey, if you're not going to follow my guide, you can find the answers to your question, okay? I'm making a step-by-step thing that if you decide to go another route and utilize different characters, that is on you. And I'm going to have to say that just as a way that I don't have to answer a bunch of questions that I shouldn't have to answer to begin with. I'm showing you a way to beat the game. If you decide to not follow that way, you will have to find the answers to yourself for yourself. And that is the fairest way I could do it. I only have so much time. I only have so many questions to answer. I could maybe help somebody who's actually trying to do things the way I'm doing them. Will we get free ML? Yeah, you're getting a free ML, but it's not a selector. Get Wukong and select Janua on selective later. Yeah, that is a good strategy. I pulled a Taiwan last night. Thoughts? A Taiwan's amazing. Be very happy you got a Taiwan. Fair point, yeah. So I'm the side story of Tamarin is chapter 1. Yeah, the side story of Tamarin is chapter 1, but the side story of Brieg is chapter 5. So if we go off that, we might not get Brieg until chapter 5, meaning you have to beat Zio before getting Brieg. So I'm hoping maybe that's not the case, but I feel like Tamarin will be the end or close to the end of chapter 1 is when you'll get her. So, but guys, we're going to use, I'm telling you right now, I'm going to utilize Dustina. There's no way I won't. On a new account, I'm going to use Dustina. Without having all the different limiteds and Moonlight 5s, I'm going to want to have Dustina. I'm going to want to have a Reviver. I will utilize her. I'll show you where she could still be good. There are certain characters you need to watch out for, obviously, but I will use her. I will show you use cases. She will be fine. Now, Fire Ravi, I don't want to... The reason I'm not having you guys take Fire Ravi is because I don't want you to take a character that'll just sit in your box for 2 weeks of playing the game, and you're not going to use it all. Now, she would be good. You could take her, and she'll be good, too. I'll give the options, but I'm just going to tell people this is what I'm picking. You decide to pick differently, you'll have to find some different answers. LO, bro is getting mad. I can relate. I'm not getting mad. That's just... Imagine somebody telling you or guiding you a way to do something like at work. Like you're at work and maybe you're new to your job or you're learning a new thing and they're sitting there and teaching you how to do it. And you sit there and you decide, but I'm going to do it this way. What should I do since I'm doing it this way? And they look at you like you're an idiot when they just showed you how you could do everything without doing it your way. So that's where it gets a little annoying. I will try to help, but if your entire thing is I'm going to do it my way and then I'm going to ask how to do it my way, that is a little frustrating. Hey, returning player here. Watch your guide videos the whole day and want to say thanks for the guides, and I need to touch grass and get your charming face out of my mind. Well, have fun touching grass. Go play golf.
Welcome.
If you go play golf, your life will become instantly more fulfilled. Deity and cards videos got me hyped. Yeah, Jezreel's back. We baited her back in. Go play Buffalo. Okay, if you want your mind cleared, Buffalo ain't the play. Who to use story summon? Story summon, we're gonna do Asaria. If you're following my guide series. So Asaria will help ease the annoyance of the divide between people who are taking different characters. So I'm just having everyone get Asaria. From that way, maybe we'll have Song of Stars too, which would be even better. If we get Asaria, maybe you pull 3 Song of Stars, it'd be great. Your Wyvern team's going to be just better. That's a win. So we're going to get Asaria. We're going to have another option to beat different content, and then we're going to potentially have a better Wyvern team because of it. And that's a win-win-win. You look lonely? I don't even have face cam on. Are you high? What do you mean I look lonely? But Psychano, thank you again for the 5 gifted subs earlier. I was trying to give you shit, but I do appreciate it. And thank you. Hopefully I didn't miss any Twitch Primes.
In the light's name.
I have a guarantee I've missed like 2 or 3 subs. And if I did, I definitely meant to. Janua's great in early arena. Janua's not just great in early arena. Janua's great in every arena. Janua's always great in arena. This is a fresh counter something that had to be created for 90 days. This is a fresh account or something. All right, so you can, any account that's less than 9 days old works in there. But Kraken's Terror, thanks for follow.
Obey me.
My 5-star ticket was Destina, worth rerolling. My 5-star ticket was Destina. No, Destina could be fine. Then you can take Fire Ravi from your story summon. For continuing to Selective, a story summon is Asaria. So you can take Fire Ravi from your story summon, then you can get Asaria. Then you have all 3. You have all 3 of the characters that are okay from Selective summon. That's a win right there. Did maintenance permanently changes till Monday? No, this is just a special occasion because I think they were trying to prep more of the... I mean, think about all the art that they did and things that they did for the anniversary announcement. That probably took them a ton of time, so they gave themselves an extra few days to get it all done by moving maintenance. I'm late. What'd you get the rerolls? I just got a Janua starter. That was it. No ML5s, no 4 stars, no... It was Janua plus Fire Litica. That is my starter. How good is Arya and where to use her? Late game. So if you have Arya early game, don't worry about her too much. As later you can use her for PvP. And there is a Wyvern one-shot you can do with her, but that is a very, very late game. Don't try to do that early. Oh, isn't this a chest? Don't I have to grab this? Okay. Pussied out. I didn't pussy out, dude. I only had an hour left, and if in that hour I didn't get anything, then it was gonna be a very sad time. Jezreelin, if I got Tamara in the free rolls, should I build her first? Oh yeah, just build Tama. Build Tamarin first. So the reason we're using Destina for story is because we don't have Tam yet. I'm sorry, Jezreelin. I went up and read that as you typed it. Wanting to follow the guide to help new players? Yeah. Oh, sorry. Ignore me. I'm delayed. No, you're not delayed. I'm not reading everything in order. If I'm like a comment behind and then I scroll up and try to see anything I miss. But no, maintenance didn't permanently change, and rerolls didn't go good. Destina Aureus sounds good. Yeah, Destina Aureus would be good, Alex. Buffalo or no balls? Don't go play Buffalo. If you need to go touch grass, don't go play Buffalo. That's the opposite of touching grass. You're going to touch carpet in a casino. Do I have to get Crozo with Destina? No, you don't have to. I'm going to give multiple options for things. I'm giving multiple options for things. So it's not like there's only one way that I'm going to show you to do it. I'm going to give you options. And maybe you can take those options and even create your own way if you really want. But if your own way doesn't work, don't come to me about it. I showed you how to do it. If your own way didn't work, don't come and ask why it didn't work. He's saying, no, I'm not thinking too much about Buffalo. You guys are talking about Buffalo. Should I go play Buffalo tonight? If I go play Buffalo tonight, then I'm not going to be able to sleep. What if I go play Buffalo, though, and we hit big, and then we come back and play Epic 7? Dude, that might... Imagine how good of a day the next day is going to be. If we go there and hit big. I think Rylix had 500 selective summon. Do skins give stats? Nope, that's the best part of V7. There's like very few pay-to-win aspects. A free-to-play player can be just as strong as a super whale within a short time frame. I didn't follow your guide and I can't get past 1010. Can you help me? Nope, because you didn't pick a healer. Then could you whale? Then I could whale? No, this is a free-to-play guide. Oh, I need to make sure I mention that. This is a free-to-play guide.
Kiss my feet.
Man, do the shield burst shit on Hydra. Oh my god, I need to play Raid Shadow Legends. Ooh, hold on. I need to open Raid. Good call. Ooh, no, I can't open Raid. It's going to crash my computer. Discord told me to get a Saria. We are going to get a Saria. Oh, wait, but you're memeing. I see. Whale guide win. I need to play Raid. I do need to get in. I didn't attack Clan Boss today. I thought you said you weren't going to stream today. This guy's on the grind. I am.
Obey me.
Like I said, guys, this is one of the few opportunities I'm going to get as a content creator to actually kind of grow and do, maybe find some more people that like watching my streams. But the biggest thing is just trying to grow. So I need to take advantage of this. I do want to be a content creator as a full-time job for the upcoming future. So I need to try to do well. Because I may not get another opportunity like this again. Today is big day though. Look how many eyes on YouTube he's farming. The Larn, we had 1,000 viewers between the two last night for like on and off for like 5 hours. It was insane. No joke, is Raid actually fun? Yes, I really enjoy Raid. If any of you guys, okay, let me make a little speech here. No, I didn't get any MLs, guys. I got none. Okay, let me do a little speech here. So I get sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends a lot. I never played the game. I played Raid Shadow Legends for the sponsor, deleted it. When I got sponsored again, I'd make a new account. This time when I got sponsored, I actually played the game, and that was a mistake because I am addicted to the game now. Raid is literally just E7 without the anime stuff. It's actually a really good game, but it's more pay to win for PvP, so I'm not playing it for PvP, but I love the PV in it. It's super similar to E7. But wait, are you already starting this? We're just answering questions and hanging out today. But with Raid, I might get another sponsor. So any of you guys that haven't tried Raid, I'm trying to get another Raid sponsor that I'm going to make a couple day new player guide. So if any of you guys would try Raid later, Raid Shill, free ad break, you're welcome. Okay, but I'm trying to get another sponsor for them, and if I do, I'm going to make a Raid guide similar to my E7 guide, and if you start the game then, I'll have a download link that if you play through, dude, Raid pays a lot. If any of you played Raid for like a day and reached certain checkpoints, every single person that did it would be like $60. So imagine 100 people. Imagine we got 100 people to play Raid and give the game a try for a day, just have fun, goof around. If you don't like it, you delete it after. That would be $6 grand from one sponsor. That'd be sick. All right, that's the dream. But if you haven't played Raid, I might do a new player guide because that could be like life. That could be life changing. Imagine we got 1,000 people to try Raid off that. I'll try it if you get sponsored again. I'm going to explain to you why I think it's a fun game and show you the cool stuff. I actually am playing it. If I didn't enjoy the game from this point, I wouldn't do a sponsor or like a thing like that where I'm trying to bait you guys into it. When I do sponsors, I just tell you, hey, it's fun. Try it. I tell you what they tell me to do, but I never tell you to spend money or do anything like that. But for this one, I actually like the game. Shit is fun. Raid is great, playing it for 2+ years. Yeah, Plarium don't like probably so much because they're super greedy They don't do any quality of life updates to the game. Like the fact the farming a 6-star character in raid is atrocious. That the game is 5 years old and they still have it the way they do. They need some quality of life updates. Other than that, I think it's a fun game. I love the PvE, and I will show you guys why I love the PvE in the game if I do get that sponsor. If not, though, you don't need to play it. It won't help me at all. Is the update tomorrow? The update is in like 9 hours. Well, the update technically starts in 4 hours, but the game will be up in like 8 or 9 hours because there's maintenance. Free ad break. What's up, Amelia? Deity, I'm going to focus on Epic 7. This is my time to grow. 5 seconds later, if we get to the Raid Style Legend sponsor, I mean, I'll do the Raid Style Legend sponsor on top of it, and I wouldn't start the Raid sponsor for like 2 weeks. Okay? It's all Epic 7. I'm going to grind Epic 7 for the next 2 weeks, but if I get another Raid sponsor, I love Raid, dude. I'm going to grind it. I'm going to be playing it anyway. The whole time I'm making these 7 guides, Raid's playing on my phone. I'm farming right now. I mean, yesterday's stream, I showed you guys I was farming Magic Keep all day. Today I'm farming Void Keep because I have a bunch of characters I need to build. I'm gonna be grinding it just as hard as E7. I'll wait till you're sponsored then. Sounds good. I don't know if I'll get another sponsor, but if I do, make sure to spend those heroes or horses before maintenance. Yeah. Oh, you mean on E7? Spend them for maintenance. Yeah, spend your stamina. Very true. E7 is probably... Oh, E7 is infinite. E7 is the most free-to-play friendly PvP gacha game there is. There's no game that has PvP as a gacha game that's more free-to-play friendly. That's why E7 does so well. Is Rowana good? Rowana's not bad. She is a solid built character, but I don't know where I would use her. That's the thing. I don't know where I'd use her in the current state of the game. Like, Tristan Wolf put Rowana at the very top of his tier list. And I am so lost on that I don't know what to say. Hell Raid is the only thing that I could maybe see a use case for it. But if I can come up with another character that's not Rowana for that Hell Raid team, then I don't care. He also put Ball pretty high up. Dude, if he baits it... I mean, he's a PV player. Maybe it's okay. He's a PV player. Maybe if people build Fireball and use it for... Maybe they'll find enjoyment. I can't do it. I can't make you guys build a character like that for literally no reason. I can't. But the funny thing is, I bet the official Discord is like drooling over his tier list. I bet you they are. Compared to mine. They probably said I had the worst tier list out there. First to use a Rowana on Light Expedition? Like as front character?
Obey me.
What?
Obey me.
Tristan uses Rowana on Light Expedition as like... Why? Why? I'm confused. Why does he use her in Light Expedition? How many hours till the patch? 4. He uses Brieg? Well, yeah, I use Brieg. Brieg's all you need for Light Expo. Brieg 2 damage dealers and a third character that does anything, and you're gonna score 400,000 or more points. There's no reason to score more than that. Tristan's list, I don't know, it's okay for PvE. This list, oh my god, this is the most PvE list I've ever seen. RGB tier list, it doesn't even say PvE in it. I mean, his takes are right. His takes are right on most of them. But he put a bunch of characters that I would... Oh, he sorted by PvP units. His list is completely different. No, he didn't do a tier list. He did a use case list. That's different. No, Tristan's list is good. That's a good list. You guys baited me. I thought I didn't know that it was a use case list, not a tier list. It's like a slight tier list, but mostly use case. It has a use case at the left. You guys tricked me. I was like, what is Tristan on? I thought you guys were saying he put like Ball in the second tier. I thought Rowana was like the rank 1 character on the list. I was like, what is happening here? You guys made me doubt Tristan for a second. Tristan's a god. I doubted Tristan Wolf. You guys, I feel bad now. Twitch chat, you guys are terrible. We all have full faith in Tristan. You sowed slight seeds of doubt. Ooh. I will never forgive you. What must do first? Complete Wyvern first or focus on World first? Are you following? Okay. So complete World first. You're talking about story. you're going to make there's a mixture. You're going to get so far, you're going to complete the first chapter of the story up to 10-10, and then you're going to get to chapter 2, and then you're going to go start farming unrecorded history. And you're going to farm up unrecorded history to get a lot of the rewards. Then you're going to take those rewards, and you're going to then start building your wyvern team. Then you're going to clear all the wyvern stuff and keep farming unrecorded history. As you get stronger, then you're going to be able to push regular story more. And then eventually, you'll end up beating Wyvern 13. You'll have all the hunt challenges. You'll get a ton of free gear. And you'll be able to clear all of Story 2 easily. Finish the rest of Story 2. And then you move on to Story 3. And you'll start working on another hunt challenge. And then that's the normal process of the game. Why you make 2 accounts? We're just goofing around today. This account's going in the garbage after. Like, I'm just going through the beginning of the game, seeing... This is like a memory bank rebooster. I have a bunch of units I can't even build. That's the normal E7 experience. Do I start re-rolling with him? I'll Ludwig, Fire Lilies? Yeah, take that all day. But no, this account is just going in the trash. I already have my other. Yeah, this is a training account. I'm like training my muscle memory as to how to farm the beginning of the game. But the reroll, I just took I just took Genua from the reroll. Should I start playing today or tomorrow? It's up to you. If you start playing today, you only have 4 hours before maintenance. So if you start today, you can't get much done. So if you want to start tomorrow, it's fine. Yeah, this is a filler. Yeah, exactly. This is just... we're doing a just chatting stream and the game's in the background doing nothing. That's exactly what this is. You got a data swap Raz for Wukong with 2 comp you're using? Raz for Wukong? No. Raz is a character that's giving your team defense buff and keeping your team alive. So his role is a tank. Your normal roles for your PvE clearing stuff is you're going to have a healer, you're going to have a tank to keep you alive, then you're going to have 2 damage dealers or a damage dealer and a support character. Sometimes you break away from that as you progress, sometimes you just have a tank and 3 damage dealers to kill stuff faster. And that's how Wyvern is, you have a tank and 3 damage dealers. But your normal story clearing team, the best habit to get into is make sure you have a healer, then you have some kind of tank, and then you have either 2 damage dealers or 1 super damage dealer like Spectene, and a support. So if you're going to do a team, it would be Tamarin, Destina, Blue Angelica, and then for your tank, you're going to do Raz. If you have Brieg, switch Brieg in. Those are the only 2 I really tell you to use, because you need to build Raz anyway for certain missions. And then for your backline, if you want to use Asaria, you could, or if you want to do double damage dealer, you can do Wukong. So the normal story clearing team a lot of people would be using is going to be Raz, Tamarin, Asaria, Spectre Tenebria. That will be the normal thing you'll see from probably anyone who's following other guides. But we will eventually have Asaria within the first little bit of the game, so that could be our team too. We'll have a bunch of options. After we get past the second day of the guide, you'll have a bunch of options. You moved? No? Oh, you know my room? I just rearranged my room. My desk used to be over there, but I rearranged my room, put the desk. Yeah, my background's different. I rearranged my room a few months ago. Thank you for advice, so I can manage the source for my for mini characters. Yeah. How are people getting free destruction and resist gear? What do you mean? Free destruction and resist gear from what? Oh, from Ancient Inheritance. Ancient Inheritance going on right now. So if you're in a guild, you get the crazy gear for participating in the guild activities. So you need to be in a guild for that. That's how everybody's getting it.
Obey me.
But I can clear both Banshee and Wyvern 13. Which one should I focus on for farming gear first? Always Wyvern 13. Don't let anybody bait you into the Banshee farm. Please. I've never been in a guild in my 4 years. Yeah, that sucks. You missed out on some of the craziest gear the game's ever given for free then. But yeah, please don't let anybody bait you into farming Banshee. At first, what's Banshee alarmed? Exactly. Rift's new bait, and Rift is the new bait, okay? I wouldn't farm Rift until your account rank 70 either. I've said this a bunch of times, but do not start Rift until your account rank 70. So even if you can get to Rift before that, don't fall for the trap. They're trying to bait your stamina early before you have good enough to gear to farm it as efficiently as you could later. Don't fall for it. Yes, they moved the account rank down to 60, you start farming Rift. Don't fall for it. Farm Wyvern, farm unrecorded history, get your base of your account, and then move to Rift. Farm I would say try to farm let's say 15 to 20k mats minimum of Wyvern. Well, actually we have double hunt material buff. Oh my god, we have double hunt material buff. I'm surprised they changed to 60. There's no point to. If you're account rank 60, you shouldn't be farming Rift anyway. Need Monkey too. No Wukong is a rippless bitch. A lot of people are gonna be grabbing Wukong, guys, from the selector tickets if he's available. So, go immunity set. Go Unity set. Dual OP. Yeah. Is your old Wyvern farm guide still good? It's good, but we're gonna have a new Wyvern guide up in 3 days. So, or well, technically it'll be up tomorrow if the game works how I'm hoping it does. There will be 3 new player guide videos up tomorrow. Beginning the game, getting through story 1-10, into getting your first story summon started. Second is going to be pets. It's going to be getting into unrecorded history. It's going to be, I don't know. Actually, I need to look at my other guides and see how it's structured. And I need to plan out the structuring of the guides. So should I rate it? I'm already at 2-1. I mean, you don't have to wait. You can start grinding. You can start farming a little bit, but just don't make any harsh decisions on like claiming characters or anything like that yet. Wyvern 13 speedrun? Xian, I could. Xian, I could super speedrun Wyvern tomorrow. But here's the thing. I have an account that's logged in multiple days. They're changing the 7-day new player login. So with them changing it, does that mean I'm still basically on day 1 login? If so, that sucks because I'm going to be kind of limited behind. I'm going to be limited on how much I could do, right? I'm not going to really be able to push Wyvern 13 that fast. So I'm not going to have an HP set. So technically we might get gated on making a new player guide. I forgot that they're making it to where you get the HP set on day 3 login. If Wukong's away from tickets, will you go for that for the guide? I'm not sure yet. I haven't decided yet. I need to see all the new stuff before I make any decisions. So I'm going to be playing. The beginning of the guide's going to be super simple. The only thing I need to know is about Tamarin. But I'm going to have to... I mean, we're going to all talk about it. And I'm going to take you guys' advice too. Or like input as to if we think we should do X thing or should do other thing for newer players getting into it.
Now, here I go.
You should have 2 new player login benefit. You should have 2... Oh wait, it's going to be 2 new player login benefits. Really? Going to give me the old one and the new one? That is true. So technically I can't go further ahead. That sucks. We're not going to get a free HP set. I don't know. We'll just grind and maybe we'll see a way that we can get into Wyvern early. I bet Tam is going to be easier than we think, but Bree, yeah. I don't know. I don't think Tam's going to be that easy.
Don't be afraid.
We'll see. Do you really... Guys, they're giving Angelica as your first healer early. Like you saw the missions for Angelica. You can get Angelica within like the first... I could go get her right now. And I think they're making it even easier. I'm scared that since you get Angelica so easy, why would they give you Tamarin that early? A 5-star, they have to wait until after you've beaten the first chapter. They have to. It has to be after 1-10 or 10-10. I swear Tamarin's going to be 10-10. Is Celine good? Yes, Celine is very, very good.
For a meal.
Obey me. Obey me.
If you were worried about gatekeeping healers, they shouldn't give you Destina 10 minutes into the game. Well, that's your selective summon. That's you making a conscious decision to value a Soul Weaver early in the game. So they don't give you Destina. They give you the option to grab Destina. Right? So you either have a healer to go through the first story, or you could take a Saria, and then now you don't have a healer, but you'd have to use Blue Angelica. So you would have her as your healer, or you take Fire Ravi, and then again Angelica as your healer. I don't see it being that early, but I mean, hopefully I'm wrong. If we get Destina if we get Tamarin right away, that's nice. That'd be really big. If they're worried about, all right, I heard that. I guess, but Destina really just seems too good to say no to. She is. A lot of people will tell you not to grab Destina. They'll say Ravi's better. Well, or Saria's better. I can't believe you guys tricked me with that Tristan tier list, though. That was crazy. I was like, there's no way Tristan put these characters in that spot. You didn't show me what the left side tiers were. Oh, that was funny. I'm not saving anything for Wyvern 13. Do I need the 6-star units I'm using? No. So, okay. The way of getting into Wyvern 13 is going to be you need to 6-star your Sigret. You want to 6-star Sigret and fully skill her up, okay? It takes quite a bit of resources. That's your first goal, and you need to fully skill up a 5-star base hero, so Sigrid or any like 5-star character, you're obviously going to 6-star her, but you need to fully skill up her for a challenge. So make sure she's plus 15. And then your Wyvern front tank, you're going to put them on Grace of Growth. So whether it's Angelica, Crozet, Montmorency, you use Rose, maybe you have a Tywin, you have a Crow, or if you already have Brieg, just slap Brieg in there. Any of those, you put them in Grace of Growth. And then your other 2 characters, you just leave them 5-star. So if you have Terran or Guard, Furious, Mui, you need Terran or Guard or Furious plus Mui. Any of that combo, just leave Terran or Guard and Furious at 5-star. That's all you have to do. You don't need to 6-star them. You can 6-star them later to speed up your Wyvern runs if you want, but at the beginning of the game, you do not need to 6-star anyone other than Sigrid for Wyvern in your front tank.
Melt away.
ML5 gap. I mean ML5 gap. Any suggests for both build story and Wyvern team at the same time? Just focus one team maybe? IDK, it can or not. Any suggest for both build the story and Wyvern farm team? No, you cannot use a Wyvern farm team for story. You can't. So Wyvern, you need all blue units. You don't want to go through story with all blue units. You want a mixture of elements for units. So no, you cannot cover both things in one go. What'd you get as your ML5 on this account? I didn't get anything. What do you mean? And this isn't the reroll account. The reroll account I'm not starting until tomorrow. I have it rerolled and it's sitting at level 4. They return at some point. We take Genua for Selector. If you're rerolling, that's... Well, you can take Genua from Selector. You get 3 Selectors. Genua is really good. Alright guys, it's 6 o'clock. This is the time I wanted to plan to go to bed. I didn't want to stream super long today. I just want to do a little stream. I got some work to do. So I think that'll be it for the stream. I just want to go live, answer some questions. I gotta go finish my laundry. I'm gonna go cook a little bit, and then I'm going to go to sleep. Set an alarm for I think I'll set the alarm for 1:45 a.m. And I'm gonna be live right when maintenance ends. We're gonna grind. Did you log in for Archie at least? Yeah, I logged into it, and I did my 10 summons. So, and I need to get Tractor into the raid guild. There's a couple like little things I need to do. I was gonna take Lulacar for Oblivion Imprint. Already have every RGB. Yeah. That's how I am. Yeah, we have 4 hours till maintenance starts, and then 5 hours. So it's 9 hours from right now is when I need to wake up. But hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I will probably be live all day tomorrow, so if you're not live when maintenance first starts, I will be probably still live when you come back later. I will take little hour-long breaks where I'll end stream to start the next part of the guide. So, but there should be at least one episode of the guide. Well, there's definitely one episode of the guide tomorrow. But depending on how I can work the guide, I'm going to try to get 3 done in one day. And if I get 3 done in one day, those of you guys that can only play a few hours a day, you don't have to worry about me being behind where you're at in the game, which always happens in guides. But okay, have a great rest of the day. I will see you all. Can you say in how many hours for time changes? 4 hours from right now, maintenance starts. And then 5 hours from there, maintenance ends. So 9 hours from right now. 9 hours from right now is whenever it will open for all of us. Okay? Good? Have fun, boys. I'm not going to raid anyone. You guys go wherever you want. I don't want to sit in their chat and say, oh, I hope you have a great stream. I don't want to go through all that. You guys just find a cool streamer. Maybe try a new streamer. Epic 7 had some pretty cool people. I will see you all. Global Reset. Yeah, Global Reset's in 11 hours, but maintenance ends before Global Reset. So if you make your account, you'll be on day 1. You'll get your second day login right after. Re-rolled, and I got Celine. Do I keep the account? You can go ahead and keep it if you want. Celine's solid. Okay. Peace out. Raid Tapio again? Is Tapio still alive? I raided Tapio earlier. Raid Tapio twice in one day? I raided Tapio earlier, dude. I raided Tapio earlier. Guys, okay, so Tsushikage is cool. Just go where you want to go. I'm not gonna do 50 raids. Yeah, we big fan now. You guys go where you want to go. All right, peace out. Have a great rest of the day.